Welcome to What the Heck is Happening in BMX, December edition. Heck is for the old algorithm. We don't want to get in trouble saying mild profanity. So
in a couple of minutes, you could jump to profanity.
Yes, cool. Yes. After 30 seconds,
Perfect.
You can cuss as much as you want.
Really?
Yeah, that's. But welcome. With us, Dennis is sick. We have Demarcus Paul.
Hello.
The ex-co-host.
Hi.
Welcome back. It's good to have you. Good to have you. And Albert Mercado, a.k.a. Mr. Boxbaum.
Mr. Boxbaum himself.
Gift for the
first
wall.
product plug.
Boom.
Yeah. So, do you even sell? Do you even? Have
I do.
any more
They're
of
on the
these?
website.
Oh, okay,
I just
cool.
ordered a bunch, and they're on the website. So.
The coolest.
What's the website?
Yeah.
Huh?
Boxbaum.org.
Com.
So same old format. This is the third one. I'm proud of us for sticking with this. It is a little bit late right now, but there was a holiday. So news, events, videos, INSTA CLIPS, and then everybody plugs their YouTube channels. Apparently, according to the last like 2 or 3 podcasts that we've done.
I don't have one yet, but
Demarcus.
I do.
I mean, I
I never use it.
No,
you uploaded something.
One video,
like a whole
and
video,
a few shorts. Yes, a whole video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been uploading shorts.
Shout out to Ty Morrow. He filmed it.
Oh, really?
Ty Morrow filmed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, this is news in itself.
Yeah. Did that
We
drop in
can
December?
actually-
We could add it to.
I think.
I mean, it doesn't
November.
matter. We could just watch it
November.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get there. Remind us at the end, and we'll
Gotcha.
get there.
Gotcha.
So, first thing up, news. Most expensive bike ever sold, I believe.
What?
Yeah, this is a bike that was used.
115,000.
Yeah, $115,000 for a bike that was in ET.
Oh,
okay.
that makes
So
sense.
Okay.
yeah, there's a bunch of photos. Let's see if I can figure out how this website works. So it is that bike right there on the left, and they just have a bunch of screenshots and all that stuff, a bunch of videos, and pretty wild because it's like not even like you'd think like $115,000 like it would be like the bike that had ET in it or something like but it's like just like
it's just one of the
it's
bikes.
just
that
one of the
basket on the
bikes.
front.
Okay.
Like how insane is that it's like one of the bikes is worth $115,000.
Wow, where are the other ones at?
What kind of bike is it?
I think I read that the other bikes are basically they just handed them back to somebody and somebody rode the shit out of them and they're stolen and trashed
yeah.
and binned, all of them. So this guy was the guy that like wrote there's a guy somewhere in here. There's actually like a video of him talking about like this is the bike that I rode. I guarantee it. So it is pretty sick.
Yeah,
it's like
very
it's almost like Aiken style or something
Yeah.
like that. Like kind of those retro graphics and the lightning bolt on the seat and stuff.
It
is
looks pretty
actually
comfortable too because like the seat bar ratio is in the right spot, kind of, you know. It's pretty sick.
The stem is, or gooseneck is crazy.
The gooseneck.
Yeah, gooseneck.
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right?
So $115,000 get you one of that. I think like
That was pretty rough.
something like there was a whole lot and like there was like a model of like ET or something that like the actual robot of ET.
Oh, that
but it
thing
was like
probably
decrepit.
looks gnarly,
It was just
yeah.
like the wireframe and it sold for like $1 million or something. So
I've seen that
man.
photo, and it's like the skin is just peeling, and it looks really crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So next up, I feel like a lot of people know about this, but maybe not. Also, is the DC BMX tapes. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I actually don't know anything about this.
So
It's really sick.
The backstory is, I think we talked about it a little bit. Alex messaged me like 3 or 4 months ago, like, "Hey, this guy's selling these crazy tapes," but he was asking like $2,000, and Alex talked to him, and he wasn't really budging on the price, and then I was like, not really in a spot to like spend that much money. And Alex was like willing to split it. And I was just like, even if I buy them, I'm not going to be able to do anything with them for like 4 months or 5 months or ever.
Yeah.
You know? And so I kind of let it go. And then I saw them again and they were $3,000.
Jesus.
And I was like, okay, like that definitely not now. And then I guess Robbie Miranda reached out to the guy who rode for DC and is in these tapes and ended up being a guy from the Storage Wars, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, I've been watching that
like
lately.
the Yup guy or
okay.
But the guy gave him a deal. Like he was like, hey dude, I'm in these tapes. These are my friends. Like, and and none of it's a lie by any means. But and so he got the tapes and he has been ripping with the footage.
Oh.
Yeah, all that stuff is
look at
so
all that
good.
stuff.
Man.
Yeah. So it's been super cool to kind of just click around. Like there was a couple of really cool. I mean, like Mira riding that fucking crazy ramp. This was in downtown San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rode the.
Did you know? Did you know this was in downtown San Diego?
No.
This ramp was literally in the center of downtown.
Really?
Yeah. And there was a skate park next to it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they tore the park down before you moved here, but
Yeah.
it was like the sickest mini ramp.
Really?
Yeah. It was insane that I mean the
This
ramp
is
was
in
the
downtown.
the park was cool. The fact that this ramp was in downtown is insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So
I'm gonna follow that right now.
yeah.
it's pretty
So the underscore DC and like with every one of these, everything we talk about that we can link will be in the description. So if you want to follow it,
I did
just head
see
there. So,
the last video I watched on this Instagram was Runny Chalk grinding that really crazy rail.
yeah.
Oh, is
And,
that what that's from? I saw that on
yeah.
like a repost app.
Yeah, shout out to Runny Chalk.
Where is that?
I think it's right
Yeah,
there.
this one
there.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was long.
Yeah,
was
he did it so
long.
good.
I remember
too.
this rail too. I remember the photo of this rail for sure. So it's crazy because the filmer was like named Brian or something like that. And when I was thinking about buying the footage or buying the tapes, I messaged Doyle and I was like, "Do you remember this guy? Like, was there a lot of cool stuff that he filmed?" And he's like, "I have no idea who that is." Like,
no
okay,
kidding.
well, that's not really like a
Yeah.
check for
Yeah.
like for really jumping into this, you know. So, all right, I think I have. There we go. I do have audio.
Such a step back into history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's the footage of Winkleman jumping the cars. There's like footage of like Dave just bullshitting in the car, you know, like driving around and stuff. So
It's real gems.
yeah.
So crazy. I love it.
That rail's big as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this account.
Yeah.
The
Super
beanie hat
cool.
with
Yeah, with the brim.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. So
Alan Cook.
Alan Cook.
He said Colin Winkleman's good, and I said good.
There, I got it. Like never been seen. I think like I don't ever recall seeing like he rides off of this thing into this sketchy.
The van was digging the jumps right next to my box jump, and he was like, "I'm digging Colin's grave."
Oh shit!
Kind of.
You want to trial run it a couple times? Hey, Colin, you want to put that beam higher? Here comes the
See, he
Colin,
rides
right?
up the beam across the ledge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and drops into like a pile of crap with a board on it or something
Oh.
like that.
That's the beautiful thing about BMX. You can literally ride pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
on
Yeah.
anything.
And it's like one of those things where it's like stuff like this is like, is it even worth it? You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
but it may not be. But like that's like you,
This isn't.
like,
All right.
I'm trying to say like the culmination of all this stuff is like it's so Winkleman. You know, like
Yeah, he's such a
at
stunt
that
man.
setup.
All right, think about it, right?
Such a stunt man.
So these are obviously professionals, and when you
sick.
take it back to when we were kids,
I love
we were
that.
trying to send something similar, right?
Yeah.
but like very very small scale. So it do get pretty crazy whenever you get to a certain level of riding. Then it's like, oh, what kind of crazy crap I can get into today?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like this, and it's like, oh, that's pretty crazy, probably shit. But
So
That's what it
I
is,
actually
right?
have. So Robbie did send me the entire like 4-minute video of Winkleman's world record jump. Because that was for some reason on the tapes. But it's 6 minutes long. I don't think we should watch it, but I got it unlisted on our YouTube, so that's going to be in the description for somebody that wants to watch it. I don't think it's anywhere else
That cut in
that
was so
I've seen. So it'll be a little Easter egg for the people that actually watch the show.
I like
so
it.
6 minutes. It's obviously like look. Oh my gosh, was that? That was not. Oh, and that was Robbie right there. Holy crap.
His back wheel just turned to dust.
jumping over all the expeditions.
Imagine doing that. On like think about like how not long the bike was either. You know, back then.
Yeah.
Short ass like.
Point at which my toe man pulls off, and the third one being the point at which I actually release the rope and take off.
think this was like for like an Offspring video or something like that, or maybe he did something something similar at some point. But
I mean, that era, it sounds about right.
Yeah, got to keep them separated. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be in the description. We do have a lot, so I'm going to keep it moving.
Yeah.
This is definitely more personal than anything else.
I read the description.
Yeah. So
funny.
The title of this, Boardistan is like a snowboard industry site, but they're pretty brutal. But the corpse of Action Sport Media sold yet again. So that's basically the parent company of Ride, unfortunately. So it did get sold to another parent company, I think, that owns Sports Illustrated. So, you know, the purchase includes brands skateboarding, skateboarder, snowboarder, surfer, powder, and bike. And they don't even mention Ride, which is sick. But
I thought like bike was an accident. Like they meant to say Ride.
no, bike is the mountain bike magazine.
Dang. Yeah, they
But
really didn't
yeah, I mean,
mention
it's just
Ride at all.
the title is so on point in a sense, you know, like it is sad in a sense, but worth mentioning that Ride BMX, the parent company, has been sold yet again. So
floating around.
I did reach out and did my normal thing, like, hey, I am very interested in getting all the archives and blah blah blah, and I do have contact with somebody, but who the fuck knows?
Maybe it'll circle back around and get back to us.
Yeah,
again.
probably not. But my hope is at an all-time low. Santi Laverne, Laverde, riding for Odyssey. That's what's up. One of the best downwoods
Yes,
in the
I
game.
watched this yesterday.
One-handed tables.
It's really, really good.
So always good to see. He's sick.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
ripped.
I've been really enjoying a lot of like the videos that aren't overly superly produced.
Yeah,
'Cause it kind of
yeah.
it shows a little bit more personality
Yeah.
within the rider, and like it makes it a little more raw. I mean, respect to all like everything all around, but
Yeah.
it made the video definitely way more interesting to me.
I don't know how many filmers like Barcelona really has, but like all the stuff that Mickey puts out and all that is like, it just seems like they are just like a fucking workhouse, like a production company out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know, like, so. I mean, I guess if you have a couple of filmers that really enjoy it and really fucking live it, and then all those riders and all these fucking spots.
Yeah,
Like, what is
good.
why does that exist?
Is that Barcelona, that spot?
I'm pretty sure all of this is Barcelona.
Oh shit.
Or at least Spain, but maybe,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. that's-
Beautiful.
Yeah, because a lot of this stuff I had never seen.
Yeah.
Beautiful down whips.
This is pretty crazy to crank over 180.
Wow.
So sick.
That motion.
Have you? I've never met.
amazing.
I've never met him before. Have you met him?
I haven't.
I may have been in like simple
No.
session at the same time, but it's hard when it's like fucking. Shout out to Gilly. That was sick.
That was really sick.
Make it a point to meet him this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I go, you want to go?
I thought we.
Are we going?
I thought we were going.
Fuck.
What to?
Simple session.
Simple session.
Autoplay.
Oh, okay.
Good
I
old
said I would
autoplay.
go. I said
You
I would
said
go
you
this
would go.
year. Yeah.
Oh, you're going?
Maybe.
If you go, I'll go.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Dad session.
I'm not riding. I'll be filming it, but
Not
I'll probably go
not
ride for sure.
Simple,
Yeah.
Simple dad session.
Yeah, simple dad session.
I'll slide you a camera.
There you go. Just don't.
No.
Just stay
iPhone
away
only.
from stay away from the feeble grinds, like at Battle of Hastings.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
what?
He apparently he did
I-
a feeble
I,
grind on a ledge and forgot how to ride bikes and didn't ride and bruised his ribs enough. He couldn't ride
Albert's
for 2
very
months.
impatient. He's really good, but won't warm up, and he'll just go straight to it. And
That's
get
true.
hurt.
I put the camera down and just straight to riding, and I got hurt.
How long did it take? 45 seconds?
10 minutes.
10
Maybe
minutes.
Less
Okay,
than 10,
all right,
less
all
than
right,
10
all right.
minutes.
In my head,
inside of-
in my head,
I'm
it was literally like
it's 45 seconds.
it was like
I'm
peg to
going.
ribs
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
Yep, it was pegs to rib.
First
I wasn't even
time
there.
ever to one of the best parks I've ever seen. And I just was
The
so
place looked
sad
so
because I was
sick.
there for what were that 7 days or something.
Yeah,
was
I
just-
mean, I've never ridden it. I've never ridden
you've
it.
gone a lot.
And I've gone a lot because I know I'll take my bike and I only have a finite amount of energy to do what it needs to be done. And if I spend it riding, I like lose that.
See,
and then, or if I don't take my bike, I'll get on somebody else's bike and I'll be fucking loopy and I will.
See,
eat
I kind
shit
of
and die.
materialized that fear you had.
That I
Yeah,
probably put
you
that
just-
in you. I'm
yeah.
sorry. So, Woodward Camp kills gymnastics program. Why would that?
Interesting.
Why would that be news? that is news because I happen to know that John Povah is spending 5 months at Woodward converting all of the gymnastics facilities into more rideable obstacles.
Oh,
So,
Shout out to
yes,
Povah.
so like the gymnasium obstacles are gonna be like
are going to be more spots.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said it's going to be like kind of geared towards smaller kids, but he's like, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff, and he's going to be
That's
there.
sick.
He's literally, I mean, he told me his hours. He said I think it was, even if it was 10 hours, it's still brutal. But I want to say he said 12 hours a day for 6 days
Wow.
a week.
Well, he can do it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
So-
for like I mean, I don't know the story behind the gym and stuff, but it's
Yeah,
like
I don't-
shout out, like that sucks, but at the same time it's kind of like maybe kind of drawing in a new like light for like you said,
yeah.
like it's gonna be for maybe smaller kids, so that's pretty sick too.
Yeah, I
so.
think it's cool. I mean, I think there's more people on bikes and doing things than
Yeah.
ever. So it's
Yeah.
I mean, so
That's exciting news.
yeah, I didn't have a link. The Woodward didn't make a statement. I think there's some controversy about it, but it ain't my fucking business. I ain't trying to piss anybody off. So
Yeah.
Joe Jarvis riding for Eclat.
Oh, what?
Um,
That's sick.
He's hurt, but that is it.
Yeah, that
So,
was
that's sick.
I liked that ad. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
sick,
it was a
actually.
cool way
Yeah.
to present
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
So he did a podcast with Bobby too. I think kind of around the same time, but it seemed. I mean, the ones I didn't listen to it, but it seemed like the snippet that he was sober, which is awesome. I always think that's
Okay.
cool when Joe's. I mean, that's kind of his appeal is he was just fucking loose as hell at Battle of Hastings. You were
Yeah.
there,
I never met
but-
him, and
Yeah.
yeah, like you seen.
I mean,
just
you
off of
wouldn't
video
know
stuff,
he's
yeah.
just killing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah,
killing it.
like just like you said about the looking at the ad is pretty sick to see that this is literally like, oh, this is the current state that he's injured right now, but like him being a part of that is probably from like the stuff that he's already done. So
Mhm.
it's like he's obviously sick. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
pretty sick. Yeah.
What else we got? Pin skate closing, which was
Pin skate.
yeah,
Okay,
which was
okay.
the Little Devil Bowl. I have this on here because they were supposedly getting rid of the ramps, but it seems like maybe that was a little preemptive on Dig's part to post it up. But
I thought they were giving them away.
yeah, I think they were looking to get rid of them or give them away or whatever. But the site the park itself posted like, "Hey, do not contact us about the ramps." Like, there's you know,
yeah, I
like,
didn't see
so,
that. Yeah, okay,
so
that's
it was
fair.
like, it was, but it sucks that it was like so sad when the Little Devil Bowl went away.
Yeah.
and then it like had like a second life, and now
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it has a third life. You never know.
maybe.
You never know where
Scoop it
those
up
ramps
and-
are going, but.
I could see like it being so many skate parks being built that like if nobody gets that, somebody would probably make a replica somewhere.
Yeah,
with-
it's just
if
hard.
some BMX involved that can kind of like implement that into like the whoever's making the skate parks and stuff.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, right. yeah,
Yeah.
really gotta love it.
The indoor aspect has got to be hard business,
Yeah.
you know. Linda Grabner.
I saw this.
on
Yep.
Welcome to Odyssey AM, which is sick.
Pretty sick.
Obviously,
Yeah, she's the
North
sickest.
Women's Rider of the Year. And then showing some love to Dig for fucking keeping print going. So new Dig mag.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I
it
instantly
looks
ordered
sick,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks sick. So
It is
I
really
haven't
sick.
ordered one, but I will.
Yeah, I gotta order one
I
too.
would assume that, if
I really want
wanna
to see
see-
that Reed clip.
yeah, I honestly I watched it, or I looked at the cover and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I saw it the second time and I was like, whoa, he went fucking Drop Smith.
Yeah.
Shit!
You didn't even-
I
oh,
didn't
you
notice.
see?
I didn't notice that.
Really? Bro,
yeah,
it's
I was
so
so
good.
focused on he went. It looks like he went front tire, back tire.
Yeah.
and that's what I was so like hyper focused on. I didn't even notice he went into a
Yeah, I was
Smith.
Yeah.
laying down when I first saw it. It was like
That's
it had to be
sick.
like 8 in the morning. And I was like, looked and I was like, "Whoa, sit up and look at this."
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I zoomed in. I saw the Smith. I saw the Smith before I saw the other stuff. It was like,
Oh, you saw Smith first.
yeah, that's
Wow.
like, yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, that is
That's crazy.
fucking epic. So
Yeah, that's fucked.
how do I? Yeah, I was like, how do I zoom? Can I zoom? No,
I think you could pinch to zoom.
I can do that. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
look at
there
it.
you
Oh,
go.
no, too far. So, yeah, I think the body position on the Smith, it's one of those. Obviously, it's like he's fucking riding off of that into a Smith.
Yeah.
So, but like the
And
body
he can't
position
go
doesn't
so
like.
fast too, because it's like the ledge like is pretty short.
Yeah.
It's like you have to kind of like push yourself straight down versus like jumping out to it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's pretty
That's
crazy.
that's like in true Reed fashion.
Yeah. So crazy how spots are built for people, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. So, and then obviously they got a little preview thing in here. So Felix,
That
Jordan,
looks so sick.
Lou, Casey Starling, Fork in the Road. Who is that? I can't tell. Oh, that's Reed.
Nice.
Puerto Rico, S&M Dirt Rules.
Gary.
And there's a Gary piece in there, Fast and Loose. Time doesn't matter. I don't know which one that is, but looks sick.
That's a really
Yeah.
long reel
That is.
with a lot of kinks.
That looks like you shouldn't do that. This baboon one's probably fucking entertaining too. He's sick. So pick that up if you have not already. Shout out to Dave.
Seems like there's
for
a lot of
fucking
emphasis
killing
on
it.
like all the photos too. That's pretty sick.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of stuff is super bold, super vibrant in colors and everything. It's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I think it's cool when it's like there's so much out there these days, so you don't have to like do it for the sake of like just doing it anymore,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like
Yeah.
you can just like, just make the fucking photos big, and it's you don't need
Uh-huh.
to say a bunch of useless words around it.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like that type of thing. So just so people can appreciate a photo, holding a photo, you know?
Yeah.
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 Back to Povah again, leaving Etnies. Made
Yeah,
a post
shout
the
to
other
Povah,
day.
man.
So, I don't know. I just talked to him and he just said, they're just cutting shit. So
Yeah.
he was like, it sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. He's actually didn't work for Etnies for a couple of years, and then he came back.
Mhm.
He came back recently, right? And then,
I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
was
he's
like
been back for
it's
like
almost
3 years or something.
3
Okay.
3
Yeah,
years.
because-
Like I remember when he came back, he did a lot of work after like coming back, and I don't think he was still fully back in. He was just more so, I think, situation change and maybe position that he used to have. He kind of like was able to get back in front of that and kind of revamp a lot of stuff that kind of like started to fizzle away.
yeah.
And he brought it all back again and made it like pretty sick. So
So Povah leaving was like a cut on Etnies' end. It wasn't him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Does
I
that
mean,
say
he
anything
was
about-
before it was, I think. I don't know about.
Well,
like,
it was on this one. But
okay,
I don't
cool.
Does
remember
that
it.
say anything about the BMX program or
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. I don't think so.
Just-
He didn't allude to anything about that
Okay.
in any means. And it's like, I mean, they're Etnies bike as well. So
Yeah,
it's like kind
yeah.
of a little bit of everything. And he just said that, it's sometimes
I will say
sometimes
when I was a
market-
part of it, like whenever I actually got more involved, like shout out to Povah for that. Like he stuck his neck out for me
Yeah.
and literally got me paid. That was
Hell
like
yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
And with the people that were there, like I guess like the guy, like some of the designers and stuff like that, I would talk to them like on Instagram and stuff, and they were super cool.
Yeah.
They love BMX and everything. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Etnies
they won't
is
love
tight.
it as much
Yeah.
as him because like this is something he really do,
Mhm.
but I think like he's made it good enough for people to pay attention to and like kind of nurture the guys that maybe need a little bit more focus and like nurturing like
That's what's up.
some of the
Yeah.
pros that are there.
Yeah, and it's not like he was a full-time employee. Like he
Yeah.
turned down a full-time position there because he does have the irons and other fires and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's going to Woodward to work for 5 months
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So he has other things going on. He didn't feel like he could commit to a full-time position, so it doesn't like it's not like they're getting rid of
And that's
Yeah.
always
No,
good
I
to
was
hear
just,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
just checking in.
yeah.
And
then
I
Povah-
do like Etnies and
Povah said he would spend one of his days off to come and do the podcast.
okay.
Oh, sick.
So I don't know when
Sick.
that'll be. So I feel bad actually. He's like 1 day off. Drive 4 hours, come back down and talk to
I bet he
us.
got so many stories, man.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
he's a
Yeah, we
really
mention him
good
all the
dude.
time, and it's like, and my buddy Mike was like Povah podcast now,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, I'll text him. So
What's his Instagram name?
he actually changed it.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, literally when
Yeah.
when I put this in here earlier tonight, I was like, wait, he's not fucking salty bastard anymore.
Yeah.
So I never really put that together until, so I don't know when, but he was ex salty bastard.
Yeah.
He was. I think it's been Povah for a while now.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been Povah for a
Yeah.
while.
Salty
But
Bastard's
it's
such
good
a
to
good-
hear.
such a
It's
good
like,
name.
Yeah.
GT Bicycles coming to California, their headquarters.
That's
I don't
sick.
have a press release or anything on that, but I think it's pretty wild that they've been in like Virginia for whatever. You probably know more than I do, but
Yeah. I think officially March.
yeah.
Like everything's gonna be here
Yeah.
now.
And that's where they were, like that's
They were
where
initially
GT was
in-
started.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, GT,
so it's
yeah.
kind of crazy that they're coming back after all these years. So,
Yeah, it's awesome.
so that'll be cool.
I'm
and
excited.
Ben Ward returns.
Yeah, and you can get a Ben Ward podcast.
So Ben Ward moved to, was it Connecticut?
Yeah.
To be more, to be closer to all
sorry.
that, right?
Virginia.
yeah, go
Sorry,
good
sorry,
catch.
I was
sorry,
like Virginia. I was like, I
Yeah.
know Virginia. It's like
Maybe I was like, oh, Fudger
Yeah.
knew something I don't. That's cool.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm just wrong. But yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to having been around, and it's cool to have, just return to
Everything
California.
California-based again.
This is our new. This is our new podcast sponsor.
oh, sick.
Yeah, no, it's not at all. I just thought it was BMX e-bikes, but look at that fucking thing.
I saw a very
and he definitely taking the piss.
very
off of it,
entertaining.
so.
Check it. Like, I know nothing about any of that, right?
Yeah.
But BMX e-bike motor by BMX bike Colin. So Colin will always talk about this motor that attached to a BMX
Oh
bike.
yeah. That was one of our most popular posts. That thing was controversial.
So to me,
all the wires and everything.
The thing you strap
yeah,
on.
strap
yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
every time I'm with Colin and that idea come up, he's like, "Yeah, I'll save so much money. I'll be riding my bike everywhere. I just go around all the spots." And it's like, yeah, you could, huh? Like you really could. Like you could really do it.
You
Then
could.
It's like with this, to me, I don't have an issue with any of it, but they're the same thing to me. Like this and the strap, but I feel like it probably will take me away from wanting to just ride my bike and do tricks on it if I strap.
There's a
motor to
video
it.
somewhere where it's like the dude's just like hopping around. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe, that's just a loop. Hold on, where the fuck is it?
I saw a very good video of one of our friends
Oh, you did?
ripping one of those things.
Jared?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, I wasn't.
I don't think it'll ever see the light of day, but like,
That was Donovan Howard.
Is that, yeah.
Yeah.
the people could actually like.
This is free advertising for them, even though
Yeah.
I'm kind of fuck around. Maybe if it's somebody it don't fit me,
Yeah.
but it don't fit. But
We'll,
maybe
we'll
it's
be
for
realistic.
somebody.
Let's be realistic.
There's
Like,
room.
that can't hold up to like realistic
No,
riding.
yeah.
But like it can kind of like if you just want to have fun jumping off a curb without breaking off
Yeah.
bar breaking
Yeah,
off, then
yeah.
yeah. But it's like
I say, what does a class 2 e-bike mean? What does a class 2 mean? Everybody know?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess.
but-
I'm gonna take a guess. It's probably a little more durable and it's a little bit more
Like powerful or something.
maybe powerful, but
Yeah.
you can do a little bit more with it. I don't know.
What do you think
But-
that one from the
Yeah.
Ricky's is probably like a class 10. That
Something.
thing rips.
It was. That thing is pretty crazy.
I'll
Even they
Google
get
it real quick.
the what do you call it? The
is
throttle gets stuck.
Oh yeah, but the throttle gets stuck.
E-bikes that also have a maximum speed of 20 miles an hour but are throttle assisted. Class 3 e-bikes are pedal assist only with no throttle and a maximum assisted speed of 28 miles an hour. So it means it has a throttle. I think.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the one that Ricky has is like a class 2 then.
Yeah.
It's both. It's like throttle and pedal,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's a class.
and it all of
class,
its own.
class 2000.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Funky ass e-bike. No more. Events. This is an event
Flatland?
that is coming. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Houston, Jam Circle, February 10th through the 12th. So,
Flatland is
sick.
always killing it,
yeah.
man.
So, they got the Instagram. They're doing their whole thing. So, give them a follow. It's always good to see stateside flat events.
Yeah.
So, and
I saw recently Terry Adams won his first like jam session. Like it's almost like it was a Red Bull contest last month, and I think it was based around like where they're on the stage like the Red
Circle
Bull
of
BC.
Balance.
Yeah, Circle of Balance.
okay.
So,
I probably should have that in here. Fuck me.
but that's like
It was December, huh?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
December.
it's almost
Shit.
like not just a competition, but I think a lot of Flatlanders have real good crowd control. Like they'll like get off the bike and hype up the crowd.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Get them involved. And I think it was
Completely.
based around, it was almost like a battle, like because they do the Red Bull BC, which is a breakdancing contest,
Yep.
and the Flatland contest was very very similar on like a similar stage, and it was pretty sick.
Yeah, here I'll go ahead and 3 hours long. There's Doyle.
Oh, nice.
and fucking Daryl. Whoa, Daryl cut his hair.
Whoa.
20-year anniversary of this monumental BMX event that highlights the best flatland from around the world. My name is Chris Doyle. I'm going to be your host this evening. Joining me in the commentary booth is BMX expert.
So sick.
But 3 hours.
Cliffhanger, that is somehow you
So.
make it happen and you get inspiration from a whole
Gotta love the number plate.
this.
Oh, he does have a number plate on there. Yeah, let me go full screen. Sorry, Matthias. I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. When you know, at least when you picture it, his entire vibe is part of.
It's very intimate, the contest. You're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to jinx the man right now, but he's been virtually flawless so far.
So I will go ahead and link that. Let me copy that in there real quick, just so I don't blow it. Because if I don't, triple challenge events. Are you guys gonna ride this one? Are you guys gonna ride these?
I'm down to ride them. I don't know about like riding a contest.
I haven't jumped a dirt jump in a long time.
One.
I'll jump them.
You will?
You ever seen people like most of the time, every time they have it, right? It's the first few jumps.
It's nuts. The first one in Anaheim is like, so here's, as somebody who's gone to, I made this video for them.
Yeah.
So, as somebody who's gone to every single one of them in the last 5 years, the Anaheim one is basically a bloodbath because everybody shows up and they're like, I'm going to fucking kill it. And then they go down. They've never dealt with a 40-foot roll in.
40-foot roll in to a jump that's like,
and
way
it's like
smaller than
they
that,
try and pump the bottom of the roll in, and you're not supposed to.
Oh no!
And it's like, but you think you're in your head, you think you got to pump so you get as much speed as possible.
Yeah, because they're so.
But
massive.
it's like your body just can't handle it, and then you fucking case the shit out of the first jump, and you die. And it's like there's all these people, and Anaheim's always had like kind of bad weather besides last year.
Probably
so it's
crazy
like
crosswinds. Or something.
Yeah, like it's just always just like they didn't get the jumps 100% dialed, blah blah blah, and it's rough. And then the people that come after that are like. They're like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to the second one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it just goes down from there, you know. Like, and no,
one.
I'm not even talking any shit because I would not jump those. Like
shout out to these guys for like just still being that down, just to like see everybody crash and still kind of if you can get up from it and go back and then start the tricks that you've been trying to do.
Yeah,
the jumps are massive.
I mean, look at these fucking psychos. Really, when it comes down to it, like so. Anaheim, January 28th, Glendale, April 8th, and I fucking couldn't tell what the other one was. I should know this off the top of my head because I fucking made that thing.
Wait, I made that thing.
And you made the logo.
Yeah. I don't know.
You should know it too. Demarcus is the only one that has a pass, right?
Yeah.
So Glendale, it's usually in Texas, but it's always freezing cold in Texas. So they pushed it.
It is cold. In
yeah,
Texas
so it's in Dallas in February ish, and so they pushed it to Glendale because they always go with the Supercrossing, so they can't do it in Glendale in February because there's no Supercross event. So April 8th, Glendale, Salt Lake City on the 15th or 13th of May, and then you have to buy a Supercross ticket to go see it. Okay. So go ahead. If it's in your town, fucking cool. Go enjoy Supercross afterwards. Make a fucking day of it.
Yeah.
And,
I've always wanted to spectate one of those events. They look awesome.
Oh, like you can come. I'll allow it.
He always wanted to, but Anaheim's really close, bro.
It really is.
No, I'm messing
and then no street event this year. A couple people asked me because they did that.
Was it street last time?
No, not last year, but the year before.
I'm trolling.
I'm
totally trolling.
It was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
But maybe Monster's doing some street events this year. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I said it.
But shout out to people doing contests anyway. Though, to be honest, like that is.
And that, I think I've said, maybe I haven't said it. And like the people are like, oh, fucking, I wish that's not fucking trails. You're like, yeah, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
like literally, you're like, fucking 2 jumps, that's it. You're like, that could be 0. Yeah. You know, like, could be 0.
Yeah, and that's literally, like I literally just said. And if anybody's watching this, it's like I trolled because I like, oh, it wasn't. But it's like, but I have to be realistic with myself. It's like there is a contest, and that's sick.
Yeah,
it's like you can't take that away, and it's like there's people out there that want to be a part of that, and they should.
And it's an open invite event, which is sick because like you get dudes. I think of how many of like official events like you can just show up to.
It's not a lot.
Like, so. Shout out to Monster,
and that could help put them on the radar to those other events that could possibly be invited.
I heard a kid talk about kid Owen Davis was at the Claremont event, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to go to the Triple Challenges because like I feel like that's the only way I can like get out there to like get an invite anywhere else." You know, like
shout out to him for being that down. Yeah, that's sick.
But Carlson breakdown. What was this? Oh, this is the Red Bull thing. Carlson. So last time we did the news, I pointed at the camera and I said, Carlson, it's your fault if you don't give us like an Olympic recap video, because we don't
I
know.
remember that.
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know anything. So
Okay.
like, obviously joking, but Carlson came through.
Nice.
And,
Hey, there
Oh,
he
he made a,
is.
a full recap video.
Yeah, he did a full recap video. I'm going to
Oh.
pause it. I put a note to pause it at about 1:18 so we can watch a couple of the runs that he talks about. But then
Yeah.
he gives us a little breakdown of the event in. I'll let him say it because I already forgot it, and that's how horrible I am. And then he talks about kind of the qualification process for Olympics and what to expect coming this year. So shout out to Kyle.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle Carlson. Ryan and Dennis volunteered me to talk about the
really
Olympic
good
side of
talking
BMX
to you. Yeah,
freestyle, if you
one of the
will,
best.
and I'm a really nice guy, so let's do it. So since the last episode of this show, one major contest took place, and that was the UCI World Cup at Feast at the Gold Coast, Australia. No big shock on the men's side. Logan Martin took the win on home turf. Right behind Logan was Anthony Jean from France, who has had an absolutely incredible year. And following up him was Rim Nakamura from Japan, fresh off a big win at the World Championships in Abu Dhabi. No huge shocks here. Great performances from all the guys, and this really just kind of wrapped up the year with more of the same. Same dudes doing well, same dudes placing high. Now on the women's side, things got absolutely shaken up. Two riders from China showed up seemingly out of nowhere and took the first and second place spots on the podium. Out of respect to these ladies, I'm not even going to try to say their names because I'm going to butcher them, but they're both dialed, they're both on point, they're both having fun out there, and they're both really, really, really good. There's also a third that placed in the top 10, and she's really good as well. As far as I know, this was their first World Cup. It's my understanding they both rode in the World Championships and didn't perform nearly as well. But it looks like they're getting more comfortable out there, and this is going to be something that all the ladies have to deal with for the foreseeable future. Hannah Roberts from the United States took the third place spot. She's battling through a few injuries right now, but still rode well enough to hold it down on the podium. Now, this event in Australia wrapped up the 2022 UCI season. On the men's side, Logan Martin won the overall, and on the women's side, Hannah Roberts won the overall. Two riders that, if you've been paying attention to this side of the sport, have been winning a whole lot for quite a few years.
Yeah. All right, so
Jesus.
let's watch this fucking first place female winner. Sun Yaki. I'm going to try it. I'll butcher it. I'm not scared. She fucking kills it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's probably.
Look at this. Look at that air, though. Like, she is just a fucking quick ET powerhouse.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
It is fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, she's
How big is those spines, bro? The ramps are so big. I
The
love
transfer,
it.
the couple of those transfers, I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
And she
yes.
is glass on the
Brakeless
fucking
too,
box
yeah?
jump, too. She
Brakeless?
is, huh?
Looks brakeless. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. It's interesting what Kyle said. They seemingly came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Was the dart? I mean, maybe these are a couple of the girls that Darden coached because he was talking about
bro,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you said
Yeah.
that because he brought it up, and I think in a podcast he did with someone, and he talked about like training a few of the girls, and a lot of them were just like athletes that didn't even ride BMX.
Yeah.
And
She's
the
hyped,
level
dude.
of ability that they have in
Whoops.
training them,
Yeah, that was
it
a
was
good
like
run.
they were catching on so fast. And
Yeah.
it was like, I mean, if you got Darden teaching you stuff, it's like
Well, that's what
gonna
I
be-
remember
yeah,
he said.
it's
what
gonna
was
be
his
sick.
title? Like a
Master Darden?
Yeah, Master
Sensei
Darden.
Darden?
yeah, since
something
yeah.
like
something,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember him saying that it was like, yeah, the guys probably aren't going to be like competitive, but there's a couple of girls that like have it, you know?
Yeah.
So, Hui Min Zhao. And she's sick too. So I kind of felt like the first girl, Sun's, her style was kind of like a little bit like Paris speed and flow with like
Yeah.
with a little bit of the hand of tricks, you know, like.
Oh, beautiful.
Like that transfer is scary.
It is, man.
Oh, she's brakeless too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy that they're all brakeless. You would think, I don't know why. Why is that weird?
I mean, that side.
I don't know.
because
I feel like it's weird, but I don't know why.
Because like you know when you riding brakeless, you have to actually know how to pump and slow down.
Yeah.
But it's like you also don't hold yourself back. You know, you're not tapping it or like using it to stop. You know, it's
I would
like-
love to know these girls' stories. You know, like they're like, oh, I've been riding for 2 years. You know, like or something like that.
And
like
now I'm the best.
Or they've been riding for 8 years. We have no idea, but
Yeah.
that is awesome. So
Yeah, we'll
Look
get Kyle,
very, very
Kyle to
natural.
give us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get Kyle to give us some background on them too.
That was so sick.
yeah. We'll show Hannah some love too. So Kyle said she's been battling injuries, but
It's almost like a no-brainer when you see her ride. Like she's just like, yeah, she's so dialed, like so good.
But I mean, just the difference in the lines right there. Like they carried the speed over that scary ass transfer, and it's like she went back and forth. You know, the other girl was like 3 feet out of that ramp. You know,
it seemed like it shows. I'm gonna take a guess at like the differences in all the three of these runs. It seemed like if those other two girls came out of nowhere and you're looking at Hannah's super seasoned. Like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And she knows that. I could be wrong. I'm just taking a guess.
Yeah.
That the points add up over a period of time if they're going to multiple contests. So. And if she's battling an injury, it's like it looks like she's touching every inch of the course.
Well, and she did win the year end, so she may not have. She's like, I just have to get top 5.
Yeah,
to get the year end.
It seemed like a little bit more strategic.
So, it could be 100% correct. She's just
victory lapping.
She's literally just chilling because she's fucking not 100% and she doesn't want to risk it.
And still killed it. Yeah,
there's so much strategy with that shit that like in our head we'd be like, I want to win,
bro. Like it's like when I think about it, it's like, oh, if I'm being a contest, so I got to do something crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, you probably don't, but
oh my god.
Could you play that?
Oh
back?
yeah, sorry, I already did. I was way ahead of you.
Was that triple?
I don't even know.
Oh
yeah,
man,
I think so.
That was so sick.
We need Dennis to count him out. He's good at that.
He's got a lot of experience.
Truck to truck.
Right?
Yeah, truck to truck, one air.
Triple opposite.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Keep this going, Logan. This is incredible stuff here.
Oh my god. Dude.
I love that. The
It
down,
is.
the downward flare
Yeah.
is just the coolest looking thing.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
That was alley-oop.
What is happening?
Imagine still having energy to do tricks
Right?
at this point.
10 seconds here for Logan. Transfer.
One-handed. Shit.
Wow.
Fucking hell. What a fucking maniac.
Wow.
When you see him in practice, because I've never seen him practice before an event, is he just going off, or is he chilling or finding the lines? Or?
He's controlled, and definitely like if he does one tail whip in qualies, is probably 3 later across something. Like it's kind of he is definitely doesn't need to do the trick over and over again. But also like his level, at least from my perception, his level of like chilling is also really impressive.
Yeah.
I follow him on Instagram, and I'm always just so shocked.
Yeah, if you don't watch, like, I've watched a couple of Logan's like backyard videos where it's like there was one where it was so like unreal. It was like unlocking a new transfer in the backyard, and it was like jumping from one side of the country to the other side of the country because with just literally an ounce of like survival, like, and I had to do a 14-foot air to get there. It's like he is. I mean, talk shit on a bunch of tail whips, but he is incredible.
I will say, I'll speak for myself when I say this. Is like if anybody too is watching this that probably will feel like, oh, Street Rider talking about park stuff is like, well, I talk about it with the highest level of respect for it. Like even though I don't like ride park that much, it's like I'm pretty sure you guys feel the same way. It's like
you
have no choice but to respect that.
It's
absolutely. Like, that's just the way it should be. It's still BMX, but it's like, man, that's such a high level of ramp riding that these guys are training for, and it's like, how else would you get to that level without training and without focusing on it? So,
the level is. I mean, everybody strives to be Logan. That's part of my problem with some of that stuff is that like you have Logan, and then you have the people that are like Logan with a little fucking growth out of their face or something like that, or they're like you kind of copied Logan a little too many times, and he don't really look like Jogan or something like that, and it's like, and it's like it doesn't really work the same, and it's like because he has the formula for winning, people that I feel like are like copying him, and it's like, yeah, you kind of need to like do your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
You feel
either
that
need to
same
do
way,
you
you
need
know?
to do what he's doing better or do your own shit.
I like that you said that, because I mean, obviously we can maybe kind of branch that over into like the street riding contest world.
yeah.
Like I think, I mean, I don't like participate in many contests at all, but like watching them, like people are so damn good. But like it seems like Garrett set the formula for a lot of the contests and practice, and it seemed like people started to try to like go after that, and it's like, wait a second, then it's the actual contest.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like he did something completely different.
He's the original
But,
one.
yeah,
he's
it's like,
still doing his own thing and still has
yeah.
his own thing that like you can't do. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
it's
So Logan seemed to be a few steps ahead in a sense,
Yeah.
where he goes a few extra miles to.
Yeah,
kinda
it's like when you think you caught up, he's already on
Yeah.
just another level.
I heard for Olympics that he was like bummed that he didn't have to do what he wanted to do. You know, like because he had he posted the double flare after. You know, and he's like, yeah, I had more in the bag, but I didn't. You know, like. So he like I think he slipped a foot or something on his second run, but he had already it was a victory lap anyways.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
like,
how
but
you
he
push it
was
forward, man.
I
That's
think
sick.
I think he was gonna do it. I think
Yeah.
his goal was to fucking do it.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Like
do
I'm
it,
gonna
yeah.
fucking put
Punch it.
all the
Yeah,
nails in
yeah.
the fucking screw gun and the
Let him
glue
know,
and the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
everything.
bro.
He's
He's
never
gotta-
getting out of this.
He's got to get it out because he's got more next year.
yeah, for sure. So
That is an effort too. Like he's pushing the sport forward in a sense, and like showing people what's possible under pressure too. So it's
Yeah.
like, shout out to him for that, man.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Jean.
oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, he got a monster logo on it. I didn't know that. That's new.
Yes, he does, because he landing that cleaner this time. He wants first place. This is not anything but that.
What? Was that flip or three? I don't know.
It was like cork 3 double to bar.
Yeah. But it looked like it was almost a flip.
lot of flip
Yeah.
whips kind of like cork you off to the side, I guess. But like, oh man,
It's like 25 feet in the air.
yeah.
Yeah, he just does his flip whips like that.
Yeah.
He didn't flip double
Dude,
whip
he
to
is
bar.
killing it, man.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Keep going, John. Keep going, John. 10 seconds left. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Come on, John. Just
It's crazy how it seemed like Logan did a lot more.
Whoa! Did not see that coming.
Made me emo those words right there.
Yep. Wow. That was awesome.
Wow.
Damn, that's, I mean, I don't know how the fuck you judge that. That was pretty
How do you judge
yeah, that was pretty fucking wild. I don't know who the fuck won that. I mean, I know who won, but I don't know how the fuck.
I love that he did down whip and then went across the course and did a top whip.
Yeah.
Flare down whip
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
flare top whip.
Uh-huh. That was so
That,
sick.
that boy Rim.
Yep.
Oh,
Pretty low, but still good.
My heart would have sunk to the bottom of my feet.
Shot out your ass.
Yeah.
these riders, I can't believe it, how well they just ride. Oh my
Was that
Oh,
no-hander?
I think he's the only one so far that aired that vert wall. Like,
Yeah.
went a little bit over the vert
Yeah.
wall.
Daniel Daz is here, he'll be cheering.
What is happening, man?
There was a comment. Oh,
Oh, you don't see that one often.
there was a comment on Rim's like winning run from something recently. It was an older video, but somebody was like, he's like doing the same tricks that Nyquist did, but shittier back in the day or something like that. And I was literally like, if you don't like Rim, I don't like you. Like that was my reply to him. Like,
Yeah.
how do you not like respect any of that?
Yeah. I think it's just like,
It's just crazy.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take a guess.
People
Yeah.
It's
stuck
gonna
in the
be
nostalgia.
just stuck in the
Yeah.
idea of who they like more, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But you gotta be respectful. Like you can't help but give a person respect whether you like it or not. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm holding up.
yeah.
It's whether it's the same tricks or not. It's like, come on, bro. Let's be realistic.
Yeah. And it's not. I mean, it's the same fundamental tricks, but
Yeah.
there's more in it. You know. So.
And BMX progresses over time. And
Yeah.
you just gotta get used
It
to
should.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Carlson now, because now that we saw those runs, he's
That
gonna
his
talk about
expression right now is
that's
us
how we
watching.
looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much us.
that was pretty
So-
sick.
2023, happy freaking new year. Pretty much everything going down this year is going to be gunning towards the Olympics in 2024 in Paris, France. The next 4 major events on this side of the sport are the UCI World Cup in Saudi Arabia, the UCI World Cup in France, the UCI World Cup in Belgium, and the World Championships in August in Scotland. Now, when it comes to qualifying for the Paris Olympics, to be completely honest with you, it's pretty confusing. I'm going to do my best to give a brief rundown right now without getting too detailed, then I'll just confuse you, and I'll also confuse myself. So 12 men and 12 women will qualify for the Olympics in Paris. That's up from 9 in Tokyo. The first spot goes to France. They're the host nation. They automatically get a spot. The next 6 spots are going to be decided by an Olympic qualifying series that's taking place early 2024. And beyond that, the final 5 spots will be decided by the 2023 World Championships and the 2022 World Championships. Each country can send a maximum of 2 riders, regardless of how many other riders qualify in those top spots. Now here's where it gets a bit confusing. Those 6 riders that qualify through the Olympic series qualify themselves. Those riders will go to compete in Paris and represent their countries. In the World Championships, those riders qualify their countries. That means their countries can send whoever they want. Now, in all likelihood, it's going to be that rider because they're probably right there at that spot and the one who's going to do the best, but it's not a guarantee. There are a few other details that make this even more complicated, but just pay attention and things are going to come together really soon. So in regards to stories to pay attention to in the next year here, I'm excited to see what happens with these ladies from China who absolutely killed it in Australia. I'm interested to see if Anthony Jean-Jean can keep it up. He had an incredible 2022 and he really turned a page with his riding and took things to the next level. Also, with the Olympics taking place in his home country, it seems a little bit poetic that he should do really well there. I'm watching my good buddy Daniel Dares. Daniel's going to be 39 at the next Olympics, but keep in mind, he got silver at the last one. He's still hanging with all the young guys. And as a man that lives in the United States of America, I'm curious what's going to happen with the Americans. Marcus Christopher showed up in a big way. Justin Dowell is still young and absolutely killing it. Plus, you have the OG Daniel Sandoval, who feels like he got a bit shafted in regards to having a spot in the last Olympics, and he's got something to prove. Wrapping things up here, if you live in the United States or plan on visiting the United States in 2023, USA BMX just announced the 8 stops of their freestyle series. Stop 1 is in Florida. Stop 2 is in San Diego, so Dennis and Ryan, I expect to see you there. Stop 3 is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stop 4 is at Woodward East. Stop 5 is in Salt Lake City, Utah. Stop 6 will be in Denver, North Carolina, which is just outside of Charlotte. Stop 7 will take place at Royal Oak, Michigan, which is just outside of Detroit. And the finals will be wrapping everything up at Woodward West. Stay tuned for more info on these. There's a few changes coming to the series this year that I think are going to make it even more exciting. And visit usabmxf.com to stay posted. That's it for me. Happy New Year. Go ride your bikes. Have a good time. Let's party. Bye.
Nice.
Well, shout out to Kyle for doing that. Yeah. We're like super official now because we have like a correspondent.
Yeah, he should send us one of those every month.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That was
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
cool.
literally
Correspondent.
that's
great.
that's he's like the park correspondent. So
Nice.
I'll put this link in the description as well, just unlisted, so you can if that was confusing, you can rewatch it, I guess.
Yeah,
or they could just rewind the YouTube video. Never mind, I'm not gonna put in the link. You just rewind you just hit J on your keyboard or hit the double tap.
There'll be a time code.
Yeah. So, Willer, you gonna do that
When's this come out?
tomorrow?
Okay. We'll figure it out.
I think that's it for events. So there's a lot of videos. I don't know how far we want to go in all these.
There's a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Kevin,
But this is the video for Ray Fairclough, who passed away riding, unfortunately, a freak accident. So Brent Moore did a video kind of just about the jam and all that stuff, 20 minutes long, so we won't get into the full thing, but link will be in the description for all of these, so go give that a watch. The Winkleman footage we kind of already touched on. I didn't watch this. This one was an early one. Muller actually sent me this, but Florent always kills it, and he don't have no goddamn sprocket.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, I saw a couple clips on Instagram.
Yeah, it's crazy because pure balance, I guess. You know, like I mean, obviously, like free coaster, it's kind of the same, but
I want to see where he's getting the speed.
Right?
It's like is it a run in or a drop in?
Toy.
He's killing it.
Yeah. Imagine if they did Feast with no sprockets.
Like everybody could ride, but no sprockets.
See if you clear those jumps, bro.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I was thinking that with like one of the clips after the guy like did something over the big hip, landed, he had to crank a few more times, and it was like I'm sure he was cranking to make sure he had no speed to not just clear it, but to do a trick. And it was like,
yeah,
you're still pedaling. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Big ass ramps.
I mean,
Yeah,
you got
so
to sometimes.
crazy.
Oh shit, we got a background player. We got a background ghost. Sorry. Felix, always. I always feel like Felix is like the Instagram. Like when I see a clip on Instagram of Felix, I'm like, that was crazy. But like when it's always like when it's packaged together in a video part, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes, which is
2
actually
minutes
short
of-
for Felix. I'm sure he's had like a 14-minute video part that's going to drop next week.
Yeah, right. My man's be working, bro.
One of the,
he's
yeah,
the
one of the
best,
hardest working.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where it's like not work. You know, it's like you guys too. It's like where you guys are just out having fun and shit, like doing the fucking this is definitely nothing to do with Felix, but the trash clip. Picking up the trash clip. You know, that shit was fucking funny.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It was God.
That was sick.
Pathfinder.
Too, it seems like he's staying on top of everything. He probably should be promoting it. Like he's doing all the right stuff, you know.
Some random dude. Never seen this guy.
Yeah, who's this guy?
Ever.
What was he thinking?
Yeah. So Gary's actually coming by tomorrow. So by the time, and we're gonna go through this entire video part in Anzac. So we don't need to talk about this too much, except
Dangerous activities.
dangerous activities.
I was there for that.
So did you heard about the Killian thing? The Killian Roth video got tagged by YouTube as like dangerous activities. So I got it sorted. Gary's video got tagged. So
Just today, right?
You're
yesterday.
kidding.
Oh,
So yesterday Gary was here. He's like, why would I need to sign into YouTube to watch my video? You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And I was like, fuck, it got fucking tagged. And I texted Zach, and he's like, yeah, I just found out too. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, we
So-
talked about it earlier today. I went to YouTube,
Yeah.
not signed in, and it didn't show up. And I was like, okay, I'll just go to the our site. And I was like, restricted, only can watch on YouTube. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So basically, what happens? I mean, this is 75,000 views. I guarantee whatever before it got tagged, the day before it got tagged, it got like 8,000 views, 10,000 views. Today, it probably got 800.
Yeah.
So it kills any views. YouTube doesn't deliver the video to really anybody unless you're signed in, and it there's the other element of, and I have no proof to this, but if they can only run certain ads on a video that is limited, and so they don't really have a reason to deliver the video if they don't have ads for that video.
Yep.
You know, so my advice to people is to chill, just how I made the joke about the mild profanity in the beginning. Chill on the recs in the beginning of your video. If you're doing a video part that you care about, and you're not any sort of like artistic thing that you're super stuck on, just don't go too hard with the video. Like the head slam, a little bit of blood, and then the blood here, guarantee they won't.
Yeah, you can.
Because you can request a manual review, guarantee they're going to deny it.
Yeah, you can imagine the dude watching it being like,
No, what the fuck
There's
you doing?
blood?
Yeah,
What do you
get the
mean?
fuck out of here. Yeah,
It's dangerous
so, like, there's blood
activities.
on the fucking graphic. What
Yeah.
the fuck out of here? You know, so fuck. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
joking.
so that aside,
Yeah.
the video was incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
Incredible.
So, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
will talk about it. I mean, Gary's literally right here. His school photo is right here.
That's
so,
scary.
like,
Yeah.
Gary's my childhood friend. There's another photo of him up there, me and him when we were like 7. So I teared up. Like it was
That's sick.
it was cool.
Yeah.
That's
It
good.
was the culmination of my friend being a pro rider for 20 years.
Yeah.
And like he's the guy that got me into
You
BMX.
know pretty much everything about him, so
I-
that
too
hits a
much,
little
yeah.
bit closer
Yeah.
than anybody can even understand.
Yeah,
You know, so
it was super cool, and it was fucking awesome to just an 11-minute video part.
Yeah.
Like for
Yeah.
anybody is like
I
crazy.
know you're
So,
talking about this tomorrow, but do you have any favorite highlights from the video? Can you think of?
I mean, the banger has a good thing. I wasn't there for a huge portion. I only filmed one clip in it, and I think my favorite clip of the entire thing is that line at Vista.
The ditch? Oh no,
The
this
ditch.
part.
That's my second favorite one. But this clip at the Vista Park,
where it ends with a tooth one.
well, like this bowl in the back that
Pretty
he jumps
crazy. That
out
bowl
of
is crazy.
is not
bowl is
something you
crazy.
drop in on. It's not something that you ride at all. It is like a something you gawk at.
Yeah, you
and
get inside of it. You don't drop in it and you pump around it.
Yeah,
if that.
Yeah, it's I've never ridden it, never. And then he jumps out of it into that fucking thing. Look at that steez of like, I am just going to survive this.
Confidence.
Yeah.
And confidence.
And confidence.
Yeah.
And maybe a little
Scary. Little scary Gary.
Little poo diamond.
Yeah.
Little poo diamond right there.
I mean, because that wedge in itself is massive as well.
Yeah. And so that transfer into that.
Then having to go fast into all this.
And then that wall ride is like nuts too.
And those quarters are, the little quarters are steep for no reason.
Steep, and that park is slick.
Yeah.
And then he
Does
downside
this.
double pegs
This is
around
crazy.
that fucking giant quarter. It's just a absolutely insane line, and you can see how tall that wedge is in the next clip, which is also insane. But so that I think that's my favorite clip, just because it's like, it's just nuts. It's just, if you go to that park, you'll literally go, oh shit, like, so
I've been there a couple times, and I pump around a little. I'm like, all right, that was fun.
Let me go over to the street park.
Which I surprisingly have not ridden.
No?
No.
Really?
I went there once, and there was like 100 skaters there,
Oh,
and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm going back to the bowl.
So the people that don't know, there's this park is right, is on a corner. You go one block over, there's
on the same side of the street.
On the same street, on the same. They literally designed it this way. There's a bull park and a street park right next to each other.
They
so
both
it's
are
pretty
really
insane.
sick.
Yeah, they're both cool.
Street park looks fun.
And then obviously they did the documentary, the 17-minute video, but we're going to talk about all this shit tomorrow. So I don't want to be too redundant. The old Dennis vlog.
This episode was.
Did you do?
Yeah, that switch, by the way.
Yeah.
Look how skinny that wall is.
It's barely a bike length. So Dennis going hard, and that's how he is all the time. But it's funny. It's similar to like early like Scotty videos, like, because people get to see, like, he's just like being almost like extra, like, or he's like kind of going a little too hard for the vlog, but like it's
I mean,
nuts.
and this stuff is cool because like he would be doing this anyway.
He may not be taking a ramp around, but he does. If you go to, Dennis is gonna watch it.
To me, this is almost like if we took a Sabrosa rail to something and rode it. It's like the stuff that you'd be like, oh, we can do all this stuff with this rail just anywhere. It's like, to me, that's the same thing as a ramp. If we took a ramp around, you'd be thinking of some crazy stuff that you can just do because it's possible now.
Yeah.
And obviously his level
when we
of
took
riding
a
makes
skateboard
that.
around and started picking up all the all the
Oh,
manhole
yeah,
covers, and we're
yeah.
like, damn, we got lots of new
This is
spots.
look at all these ramps.
Yeah.
And plus his ability on a bike adds
It's just
way
insane.
more to it.
Yeah.
So
Like, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, I was with him after he had that kneecap problem, and he had built up a brand new bike, and he's like, oh man, I haven't ridden in fucking 4 months, and I'm on a brand new bike. He's like, I am fucking and then he just killed it.
Oh,
literally killed it. Like, and it was like, dude, you are
you
are
have
fucking,
it.
You were fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, it seems extra, but for him, he's just like, oh yeah, just do the 180 rip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and it's cool to see it blow up. So
it's
like,
taken off.
Like this one's, I think when I put it in here, had like 20,000 views. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so
It's inspiring. Like, I almost want to do stuff like this.
yeah. I mean, dude, if you have the ability, and like, it's cool that Blake is down to film it and stuff, like, and cut it together, and it's like, so I'm glad Dennis isn't here, because I wouldn't be able to say this without him being right here. We'll watch a 180 whip.
I was about to say, who is that guy? That's Chris.
Shout out to Chris Martinez. I feel
Perfect.
I feel bad when Dennis makes an episode out of Chris trying to get redemption on that rail.
Oh, dude, I was at that rail the other day.
It's a big rail.
Yeah.
That's a big old rail.
Oh, dude. He got melted.
Yeah. It would take a lot of money for Chris.
I want to
do
say that same day that happened, I want to say I was there with Christian to film a clip
really?
on that rail, and that happened afterwards. I could be wrong. Maybe it was like a day or two.
You never
apart,
know.
but
Fucking
those days got blurred. Like, I don't know.
Gonna give Vish and YAWN a shout out.
Shout out to
This is the subculture video that he was talking about with Hawaii. I'll click pass, but just about kind of the culture of a bunch of riders, and then they
Try some food.
yeah, and then they brought, look at all those lights that they brought to ride the park and stuff.
Wow.
Like it
oh,
looks
they
official.
like all
Yeah.
the way around the park.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
So I guess they just do that on a somewhat regular basis.
That's sick. Shout out to Jordan right there. One of the guys that gave him high fives, like, kind of was in a car accident a few months ago, and he
Really?
finally made it out. Like, he, I guess, was in the hospital for a while, and in a coma, I think, for a while.
Wow.
He finally came back, and he's out of the hospital, and he's been able to, like, pedal his bike around. So
Okay.
yeah, shout out
Where's
to
it?
Jordan.
Does he have it? Which one is he?
Double high five, hat straight. It's like after the guy land the
After
right
this.
after this, yeah. Right there. That's it, yeah.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yep.
So give YAWN a old watch and subscribe if you haven't already. Johnny Delbalso. Do you guys? This guy did a video at the source after we did for Profile. And did a bunch of crazy ass shit. Like I filmed GT for the, but he fucking kills it, dude. 210 mark I have in my notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on, I was all
That
reading
was
that.
sick.
Feeble?
Yeah, that was
What?
Yeah.
That
I
was
think it's
sick.
feeble.
Topside feeble, like bump
Like
jump.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
That was so good.
insane.
And the wall slanted too. It's not even.
That was sick too.
Yeah.
Smith in a quarter.
So,
Like,
oh yeah, the whole premise of this is he turned 35, so he wanted to do 35 clips in a single day. And I saw on his Instagram that he rode for 8 hours. And he like got way more than 35 clips, but he didn't like all of them, so he was like still going. You know, like one of
Yeah.
those
so
things.
sick.
Jeez,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
cool. I love deck checks.
I call him Tabrons.
Tabrons?
Yeah, just for Simon. I don't know.
Oh.
He was the one that always did him best. It's just that's purely me. I'm not saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First person I saw doing was Hoffman.
Yeah.
And Mira.
Yeah.
Mira will do
But
him.
but Simon did like 540s to like
Yeah.
fucking body jars.
Yeah.
So, but
That's-
I mean, just
Body
cool-
Jars, that's the
yeah,
name, too.
Yeah, that's the actual name. Duh.
I must have forgot.
But yeah, fucking cool ass video, cool concept.
Yeah. Do you know any like? Do you know if this guy
Jeez.
like
That's
this guy
cool.
work full time? Anything?
Yeah,
like
he's
that?
a full time worker. I guess he rides motocross and he does a bunch of. I mean, I started following him on Instagram from the BMX account afterwards, and he seems like a fucking one of those good at everything types.
Shout out
So,
to all the guys working full time
Yeah.
and still riding at
Yeah.
that level.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's pretty much majority of a lot of adult BMXs. You know, it's
Yeah.
like people working full time,
Mm-hmm.
men and women, and still going out there getting it. So
my
shout out to them.
Yeah, anytime they can.
my man crush, that's Silva.
Dude's so good.
Yeah. No offense to the riding and stuff, but always, or the talking stuff, sorry, rather. But always kills it.
Yeah.
So give this one a watch. Obviously, Daryl Taco filmed it, so it is good on
Wow.
behind the camera as well.
Yeah. And I do believe that people are just now starting to see just a little bit of what he's capable of.
Yeah.
Like I feel like man,
Yeah.
he's so good. It's like,
Dude, he was, you know, I don't know, should I say it? I think Cannon's trying to break in. Are you gonna come in, dude? He was number 6 on for street in
Yeah.
Nora Cup this year, and I was
okay.
like, and I count him obviously,
coming,
but I'm
man.
like, oh, dude, he's right there.
He's
Like,
right
I
there.
want that.
Uh-huh.
You know, so you're right. Like I think it is coming. Like do your fucking thing, Brett. Like,
Yeah.
So
He's just on it.
yeah.
I mean, I brought this up yesterday when we were out riding. That the rail hop he did in Long Beach because we went up to LA yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Confidence, not
Yeah.
not just the ability, but the confidence
Mm-hmm.
to fucking do it. This one, we should just watch this entire fucking thing.
I haven't
It's-
seen this,
It's
yeah.
not that long, and it's good the whole way through. So
No spots in Seattle.
no spots in Seattle.
That's such a good name for a video.
no dry spots in Seattle.
You're right.
Looks like they're dry though.
Yeah, John had a
Oh.
John had some clips in a fit video that stood out to me, and then he fucking kills it in this.
Yeah, he's so good. How you pop out of a one
Right.
nose 180 that much? Spots that we've seen forever still getting love. That's
Yep.
pretty sick. And this is just like a video with him and his friend or
something.
something.
Yeah, something for fit. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a video
That's
part.
sick.
So you know what I should do? I just reminded that clip kind of reminded me of that clip, that video that we were talking about in the group message with the kid that had all the drugs and shit.
What?
Oh yeah, the last couple clips anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that on the list?
No, I'll grab it. When we're talking about something else, I'll find it.
Oh, that was sick.
I'll find it on my phone first, actually. The video's insane. Yeah. Song's sick too.
Yeah. Shout out to the sub rail there. I
Yeah.
see too many people riding sub rail and stuff like that much. Well, younger guys at least.
So just killed it
That
the
was
whole way
good.
through. So that's why I was like,
Okay.
I thought that was a banger in my head, but
I know, man. That was crazy.
I don't know why the fuck I thought that was a banger.
That was tight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
That was sick. Oh, it's still going.
Still going.
That was sick. I think the fake
That was
Superman
good.
should have been a
Yeah,
banger.
yeah.
That was the one that fucking stood out.
Yeah.
So, but either way, shout out to
That-
John. That was
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
sick.
That was
every
really
time.
sick.
So now every time when I see a John video part, automatic click. for
Automatic
it.
click,
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I'm a
his
fan.
name stood out. His name stood out because I remembered him from the fit video, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch this. So,
Mm.
Mark Webb, Control Freak,
Tech
Webbie
God.
Show. Yeah,
Oh, control. That's the name of the video?
I think so. That's what it says.
I think you like-
Oh, man. I bet it's going to be crazy.
Webbie Show 4. Yeah, I'm going to 210.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
then
think
obviously the banger.
he does like a double whip, tail tap, ice down whip or something around this.
Sorry, I keep sniffling.
So good. I feel like he's always been
Yeah,
as good.
look at that alley-oop ice over.
Oh, I like that they played it back, too.
Yep.
Like that.
That's an
This one.
Yeah.
This one. That's so fucked
But
up.
that's
First
what I
of
mean.
all, he jumped from the middle of the deck to the
Yeah,
ice pick
all
like
the
it was
way up.
nothing.
And
But
still,
I
and still
feel like
pushed the
that,
down
that
one.
alley,
so
the
good.
alley-oop ice, backwards ice to fucking grind over the spine is like the least
Oh, bro.
appreciated trick in there. That's why it's like was deep in this
Probably
part.
one of
That's
the hardest,
insane.
dude.
Yeah.
He was far. He was deep.
He just did it like it was nothing, bro.
I've never watched him ride in
Oh my
person until Hastings,
Yeah.
and I was just
That is
Wow.
insane.
amazed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It's crazy how much stuff he has like casually pretty much on lock, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you,
Oh.
you
What just happened?
so that's a it's insane.
I gotta show my son this video. He's been playing his BMX game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's oh,
So
man.
I mean,
when he see
I
this,
would
he's
take
gonna be
I would
like,
take that
"Oh
shit
my
too, Mark.
God."
So don't even sweat that. So
Oh yeah. Flip.
Wow.
I don't have a time code for this, but
Wow.
mid school BMX Prody 8 out of Australia, 31 minutes. Definitely had to show him some love. So, but rooftop.
Roof.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
You had a time code.
I did not. I did not.
Stem cells.
Stem cells. Ground up baby dicks. Not full dicks, just the foreskins. Sorry.
Oh,
that's what I
yeah.
meant. Sorry. Isn't that like a South Park joke, or is that just in
I
my
don't know.
head?
That
I
makes
have
more.
no idea.
It fit
Sorry.
perfect for Mike.
Ground up baby.
Yeah.
Sorry,
if you know Mike,
Sorry, I
that
said
fits
that.
perfect for Mike.
That's what I texted
yeah.
him. I was like, "How are the ground up baby dicks?"
Yep.
Oh my god. Because
Sorry.
he would say that to anybody else. So that's
Oh yeah,
Australia
100%.
fan.
That's you can get away with that with Mike, which is
Wow.
great. Which is
Yeah.
great. So, is this a Bert clip? Are we get? I didn't put this time code in there. One of the
I
other
did
dudes.
not
Did you
either.
do it?
Oh,
Did you
you
put your
def-
own time code in there?
No.
No, that's Kaczynski.
Albert did it. Albert did
That
it
was
for
110.
sure, bro.
Was it?
Don't
I
cut
think,
him
I think
any
it was
slack.
Michael.
Don't cut him any slack. Albert did it.
Did that actually like ground out or something?
Yeah, it did. He.
That was so. It was like a live electrical.
We
box?
didn't know that, and we were like putting our fingers in it too, like
Really?
pushing shit around. And then he started riding it, and it grounded out, and we were just like, "Holy shit!"
I was kind of joking about that, but that's real.
It's
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
it wasn't
really
a spark.
is.
It was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that
it
was an
literally was,
explosion.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, that's hilarious.
yeah, we were definitely way too close to that thing for too long. That spot was incredible.
Are you going back to the video?
Yeah, I'm going. I was looking for 350. This is the other one,
350.
the other time code. Sorry. Dude. There's the Killian video that got fucking demoed.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it just sucks, dude. Hey, there he is.
Oh.
There's the guy.
Yo, what's up with this? It's like,
It's a California thing.
oh, I thought it was a
I was born
surfing
here.
Hawaii thing.
Sorry,
No, you-
I'm sniffling. I'm trying to do it away from the microphone.
I'm just giving Albert trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Handplant 180 guy.
yeah, right?
I'm a fan.
You're good. Yeah, of yourself.
Okay.
No, of the hand plant. That's the trick itself. I'm not a fan of myself. Demarcus will tell you I'm not a fan of myself.
Yeah, he's very, very humble guy.
Yeah, but he's the best guy.
Albert is capable of every trick. And
That's nice
if
thing
you
of-
don't know, you should know.
Nice thing you said there.
Very, very talented guy.
Good old Tinez.
Such as Tinez as well.
favorite
Yeah.
guy.
Yep.
Bert first, Tinez second.
Yep.
No, but it's fucking sick to see Tinez not just like do the Graham thing, but hold on all the clips, make something that like
Yep.
that stood out and was different.
That's so crazy.
Also, even on like such a high level of riding, he's still showing like you still can do it even on a cell phone. You know, it's like
yeah.
it's no excuses if you want things
Was
done,
this filmed
especially
with a cell
nowadays.
phone?
day
Yeah,
and
I
age.
think like 90% of it is
Oh, okay.
filmed on the cell phone. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's kind of the premise that at least I caught on at some point.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is so
Yeah.
so proper.
That's a banger, right?
Yeah. I shouldn't say that anymore because I was like 30 seconds off on John's part.
Well, he does something that I forget the time code, but he does like a ice 270 Fufanu to look back.
Ooh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You can
I don't
skim
know
it,
what's
right?
up.
Like-
Yeah, let me drag up. I mean, we can just watch the whole thing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah,
That's so good.
that's sick too. I always envision if that spot, if just one day, like, somehow you got a clean run up at it, like, what would happen? You know, like at those two pillars,
Yeah.
like,
Oh
yeah. Like, we're honestly probably lucky that there isn't a clean run up to it because somebody would have gotten seriously hurt on it at this
It's
point.
like the hole with the loading dock is just a couple feet away
Yeah.
from being
Yeah.
perfect. That spot looks great.
Dude, it's, you know what's funny about that spot is that I took, when we were filming Insight, I took like 5 or 6 dudes there, and I felt they all just looked at the spot, and I felt like they just looked at me like I was dumb.
It's
like,
been around
why
that
would you
long.
look at? Why would you take us to this
Especially that
spot?
time period too. It's like
Yeah, I was like, what?
you
This
guys
spot
can
isn't
destroy
good?
this. Yeah.
I just remember one of those ones where I was like, I felt like, all right, I'm not fucking showing these guys spots anymore. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm so out of touch.
Opposite hurricane. That was it.
Oh
Is this it?
no, it's on like a loading dock. Right here.
Yeah.
Ice.
He wrenched it too. Cool.
Yeah.
That's where we picked it up too. So perfect. The one clip off. So shout out to Tinez. Link in the description. This one dropped in the middle of me being very busy, and I did not watch this.
Usually how it is. They just drop it.
Yeah.
They just drop it.
Fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They know it's good.
They killed it. Video's really, really
You good?
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit that noise out.
Yeah. I'm usually the one sniffling in here because the
Dude.
cat.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but I feel fine right now. I must have turned a corner.
Is there a specific time code? I mean, I know I've seen the gram stuff, or seen at least one gram thing. How does Federal and Fiend go on a trip together? Just because of 70s?
No, I think it's more so just like they were in probably Paris together for a contest like Street Jam, and they just kind of like didn't care to blur the lines between companies. They were just like they're all boys, it seems.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, but
I mean, yeah, that seems like the most likely.
A little bit.
yeah.
I should be good. Fuck, I should turn it down more. We'd have problems with this shit.
That's insane.
Yeah, just casually doing that kind of stuff.
Like off to the side too. It wasn't off the
Yeah.
end of a rail.
There's a lot of personality in this video too, from like guys you don't really see. Like
Did-
Johnny gets a lot. Like he obviously is amazing, but you see him dancing around, like having a good time.
Yeah.
It's like pretty sick.
Did I know Tony made it, but did he have another filmer to help out, or is it just Tony?
I don't know, to be
Yeah.
honest. I kind of think Tony did most of it. Just looking at the clips, I'm just taking a guess at it. I
Yeah.
don't really know. God, it's like the real close angle that seemed like it would be fish, but it's long, like
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
definitely a Tony thing.
A bold move, dude. I don't know how. I guess that shit stresses me out.
Tail whips.
No, like the
filming that close,
Yeah.
but long, because
Oh.
you can cut, you can chop ahead.
See, that's
but
why I
you're,
buy
like,
fancy
framing.
cameras so I can film it in like 6K and then punch in afterwards.
Oh,
like,
that's the
fucking-
move.
Yeah,
I'm
and
over
then
here.
still be fucking 4K.
I'm over here struggling with 4K. Try not to mess anything up.
Ooh,
I keep it 4K on the iPhone,
right. I got 3 lenses on my iPhone.
Yeah.
5 if you count the 2 in the front.
Yep.
There's two in the. Oh yeah, they got the wide cam now. Demo has a newer phone than me, so I wouldn't know.
Do it? No, we got the same
Slipping.
phone. We got the same phone.
BSD in Vancouver. A lot, dude. For some reason, a
So much
lot
stuff.
of good videos. I feel like this is the most videos that I've had to like talk about. But
You had a busy December.
Oh.
I mean, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody had a busy
yeah.
December.
there, even I first I was I had a couple of videos from today on here, and I was like, fuck it, there's too many videos. I'm gonna pull them off and talk about them next month. I'll turn it up a little bit. I feel bad not. Should be a commentary video. I shouldn't get fucking demonetized for this. Great. Jason Teat always fucking
Always,
delivers
man.
sick fucking
Always.
clips. Cool to see him. I would love to be able to do that.
Oversmith?
Yeah.
Oh, you could do it.
Yeah, you can
The
definitely.
way the way you handled that gap to pegs, you could probably gap to Oversmith that same rail. Maybe
and yeah, and then just fucking shatter into a thousand.
This is
pieces.
crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Wow.
Booty.
To celebrate, he's hopping.
Yeah.
Hopping. So good.
Oh, and it was real too. Sometimes.
Like some, yeah, like the.
I mean,
we're
you
just
can pay. I
throwing it
mean,
in
you
there,
can make
yeah.
that. You can make that work if that was. I mean, it's Sowerby too. He definitely has the ability to.
Yeah.
You know, if that girl walked by 2 minutes
could've taken-
earlier.
yeah.
Like it's not. Shout out to Sowerby too.
Yeah,
he
One of
kills
the-
it
one of
every
the- I
time.
feel like when people start listing out, you know, filmmakers or videographers, they list out. They for some reason forget about
yeah.
fucking Sowerby, and he is one of the like technically good ones, and he has like great style, kind of like similar to like Peter Adam, you know,
Yeah.
like quirky and like has a sense of humor,
Has
and,
fine
like,
detail in his editing and filming too, right?
yeah. So it's cool. I mean, he's one of the dudes. Like, I'm glad that he. I mean, obviously, shout out to BSD too, because I'm sure he doesn't do it all for free. But like that he stayed in BMX and
Right.
like still produces BMX content
yeah,
because
top tier.
because
super
he really
nice
is
guy
that
too,
good,
man.
you
He's
know.
super nice.
I've never met him.
Super
But-
nice, quiet, but like when he talks, it's like a lot of meaning behind it.
That's awesome.
Wanted to shout out Bloom a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to Blue.
So, and Mind Tricks is why am I blanking on her fucking
Nikita.
Yeah, help
Yeah.
me out, Jesus. My mind playing tricks on me. That's her kind of just like passion project about mental health and stuff.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah. It's
so.
for athletes with mental
Yeah.
health
and you know everyone's
issues.
definitely trying to be in the zone then,
So-
so we don't have much time to just chill and get to know each other and help each other.
But it's a cool video overall. Kind of just. But that will be in there. We will click around. Dean's Dream Bowl, Backyard Bowl. It's going to be another quick one. I don't want to. I felt we're like over an hour already. So.
Nope.
Yeah. But this is the story of Dean's Dream Bowl. Literally easy stated, but
Oh yeah.
how fucking savage is it
So
that
28 days straight, we worked on this bowl. My mom showed up every day with lunch. Dad showed up.
Oh,
every
that's
day
blessing
sick.
it? That was sick.
That's awesome.
My mom would do that too.
My dad and I were running the dump truck. And
You're like, wrong house.
his boss, Eric, for letting us rub off that dirt. You know, it went great. We got a little bit of snow. We got a lot of rain.
Is it a functioning pool like? Or
Yeah, I
is-
think
Or
so.
strictly to ride?
I'm
I didn't get a chance to ride yours when you had it drained.
Yeah. Gary said that the other day too. He's like, it's crazy we rode this. And I'm like, yeah, it's sick. Like, I'm so happy that like I don't have to sit there and go like, man, I wonder what it's like. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like, that's more it than
Yeah.
anything. Like,
I came here really excited to ride it and then fell and punched myself in the face.
Was it like 47 seconds in?
no, he was walking in. He was walking into the house and fell. He was walking on the side yard and fell and ate and punched himself.
Yeah.
How? How, man?
I was really excited.
So
I forgot all.
it
about
adds
it.
up.
Yeah.
What, Battle of Hastings?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
before.
just got too hyped and just was walking in and
See?
just died.
He literally didn't ride. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I pumped around and I was like, I just feel like shit now. So
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It was like a
I didn't
board.
know
It was
about
like a
that.
board on the side of that house that was like not like
You gotta
it
bubble
looked like
wrap
it was-
everything
yeah.
before Albert comes.
yeah.
Until he gets to
Like the
ready
childproof
for it.
table stoppers
Yeah.
and everything.
Joby section in here.
Oh, shout out to Joby.
You know, does anybody know?
I
where it's
actually
at?
got
I
to
can't
go.
remember.
I went on an animal trip to Philly.
Dude, the
this
new
summer.
animal video. Oh, it's down now. Huh? It was only up for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's why.
I went on a trip with Animal to Philly, and I got to meet Joby. Dude's sick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I couldn't ride; my back was out, so I went on a trip. Back wasn't working. Like I
Aw.
could barely even get on the plane, but it was cool, like getting to be around everybody there and watching them kill it. Man, it is unreal.
Does he have last section? I can't remember. Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to get a photo. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Backcheck is D Hart's thing. I haven't like seen what do they make? Like I know they're like had like a kind of
That's
Have
so
tires
sick.
now. I know they do.
They do
have
tires?
Colt, Backcheck tires.
okay. I knew they did pegs, right?
I think they do pegs. I know.
Yeah.
I think they do like apparel too, like beanies and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
could be
even
wrong.
just that
Yeah.
was so fucking sick, dude. Just the hop in between,
Mhm.
like the shit that you would talk about but never do. You
Bro,
know,
he opened, like I said, he opened
me,
my
I'm
brain
talking
up
about
to
me,
how
yeah.
possible a lot of the, like when you look at stuff and you're like, whoa, he's doing that. Like he's really doing it. So the first day we went out, the first day I met him, like he went out and filmed maybe 8 or 9 clips, like
Really?
crazy stuff like this. And it's
Yeah.
like, what is happening? Yeah.
That's awesome.
I feel like you're good at that too. Like I feel like that's like you. I've always credited you for having that same skill. So it's
Well,
like
appreciate it.
it's interesting for you to say that about somebody else. Like which is I'm saying it's like almost like a double compliment. You know?
You know what I think it is? I think I was supposed to go on that trip and not ride at all. Like that, like I was really hurt.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like it gave me a chance to like watch people ride, because the trip was kind of based around that. I was going in, I was supposed to film some stuff, and it was like, no, I can't ride at all. So I was like forced to be like, oh, I'm not going home to stay. Yeah, so just like go out and watch those guys operate. Man.
It's more about the experience at that point.
Yeah. It was probably awesome, like watching him look at spots.
Bro, it was
just
literally
like
just like this.
Break
like,
shit
everything
down.
you're watching, it was literally like, he would look at it, he'd be like, okay, turn around. It's like, oh, he's doing it. He do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's sick.
Super nice guy. I think everybody knows him too. Everywhere we went, it was like, he's like the mayor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like you.
No. But he actually do a lot in like the Philly community. He worked with like a lot of the younger kids. And stuff
really?
Like that. Yeah.
That's what I almost said that. I kind of made a mental note about saying that about Brett too. Like, because he does a lot of outreach and like homeless work and stuff in Austin as well. So a good human. So
I thought he was like, when I first like will always see his animal clips, and I was like, I do like, he's a tough guy. It's like you don't want to cross him. I mean, but when you meet him, you're like, oh no, this fool's sick. Like, he's the nicest guy.
There's a photo of him like with when like Chocolate Truck won this year, and he looks savage.
Oh yeah.
But like when we were at the bar after, he's just the nicest
guy, man.
Yeah. As we're like, he's so nice.
He's the nicest.
This clip is
so
sick.
So good.
Fuck yeah.
I probably felt
the music
so
that was playing in the
cool.
background of that is so funny. If you guys get a chance to go on his Instagram and watch that clip, because he posted it, it's like I think Britney Spears playing in the background. It's so good. Yeah.
Alex Desaluna. I am probably saying that wrong. Desolanu. Let me look at the time code that Michael put in here. Shout out to Michael for throwing a couple clips in here, because it has been a very off month for me.
You're a busy guy, man.
Fuck. I hate it when you say that.
It's a good thing.
One day.
Just imagine not being busy.
Yeah. This dude's full. Yeah.
That Ryan dude's a slob. He don't do anything.
Right?
Whoa.
Jeez, I love that.
Oh, the bird's going on.
You think they added the birds after?
Oh, what?
Maybe.
That was over.
That was, snag.
That was sick.
Something.
Wow.
Does he have like a flatland setup?
Yeah, he does both. He's
okay.
he's like a pure. He's like more like flatland first, I would say. But he has always just been like fucking street killer too. Really, I know how to say his name. It's like I'm kind of pissing me off that I'm not getting it right.
He knows how to hang five grind.
Yeah,
that's
so good.
He's good at it. That was cool as hell.
And he landed with his like back end up too. That was sick.
He didn't just fall out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, after.
Oh, I've never seen that one. Like the straight to pedal peg.
Whoa. He's bike control. He just knows where that thing is.
Yeah.
Once my bike starts moving, I have no idea what's going on.
You got to give it a little bit more than 47 seconds, though.
Yeah.
We the People House. Didn't watch this one. Did you guys watch this one?
I actually haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
This is a We the People project. I don't know if you guys know
I
that.
did watch this. That guy with the guy that had the helmet on, right, in the very first clip. Backwards manuals.
Oh.
Unreal.
Is it Tom?
I think his name is...
Dan Banks is always fucking super entertaining, too.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know his name.
Mario.
I'm really excited to watch this video, though.
This guy?
Nah, maybe he's like... Yeah. Maybe he's further down, but yeah, he's like just do a lot of backwards manual stuff, and it's unreal. That guy.
Yeah. Dan Banks.
No regrets. America, of a sleeveless America shirt. You talking shit? If you are, I accept. So it's more of a
Oh,
mix.
it's a mix.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, that was so sick.
Fucking spot. He's sick.
I'm a big fan of Dan Banks.
Yeah, he's sick. He's kind of got that fathead vibes, you know, like got a personality, but like the simplistic spot, like kills the spot for what the spot asked for, and he can like do shit when he wants to, you know. Like don't put too much fucking ketchup on it, you know, like just enough ketchup.
Beautiful.
I want Ryan to learn oversmiths now.
I don't know if I should say this out loud, but I was thinking after I build a new bike, I should like do something like riding related. Like I don't know, like 35 clips in 8 hours, like Delbalso, but like
learn 8 new tricks.
No, fuck no. I barely know 8 tricks ever, but
do it. I got an idea.
But like,
as long as it takes you to rebuild the new bike, every minute is a trick. So it takes you 40 minutes. You gotta do 40 tricks.
Fuck.
Just build your bike as fast as possible.
Something maybe like a month or something like that. Of like, or riding every day, like a clip every day or something like that. But I just don't want to like. I hate my bike riding, so I don't want to like fucking force it.
I mean, you get a clip every time you ride. You just don't post it.
I mean, you didn't see me ride last time.
Whenever I ride street with you, you get a clip.
Savage one too.
No.
Yeah.
Savage for a geriatric human. Atrophied human.
He was creeping.
Yeah, he was going slow.
That was tight.
Maybe see a little bit of his backwards manual action.
There's one of them. But 18 minutes, so we'll cut it there. What do we got? Oh, those are the ones that I cut off earlier. So, INSTA CLIP portion. We'll fucking shoot through these motherfuckers. INSTA CLIPS.
I didn't check. I didn't put any on there.
I ran through them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this dude is so
sick. Fucking George. He's our second man crush. We talked about him a couple of times on here. So, the old triple loop.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe I'll turn on some audio.
That probably felt really cool.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
It's looking like it works exactly how it looks, but I think I probably would overreact. Like, I gotta pull.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever done an open loop?
I always wanted to try one.
Yeah.
The first Swamp Fest, I like wanted to do. I started getting all like tingly.
Oh yeah.
I was like, here we go.
But I just like talked myself out of it. Like,
then you see dudes just get.
You're here to. But I don't. I'm a head game, you know. Like I would be in my head, and like I feel like I could do it, you know.
You
like,
can definitely do it.
But pretty confident.
But
I mean,
you can do it.
I'm saying it like I've done it, but you can definitely do it.
Thank you.
I've never done it.
Thank you. This dude's Instagram is
so good. Yeah,
pretty fucking wild, dude. So
wow,
he does a bunch of fucking wild fly out stuff at his local park and stuff like that. Just one of those guys that is like just turned into a fucking beast with what he has, you know, like. So
follow him.
Yeah, it's hard because I've always wanted to like kind of repost some of his stuff, but it's like some of it like is hard to, you know, like it's edited weird, I guess is
okay.
Like
yeah.
What I like.
Oh, got you.
You know, like
yeah.
So I like kind of. You know, it's like.
Fly out
you know, like it's crazy though, but there's
it's like
some
kind of
super
hard,
weird, like super wild clips and like kind of mixed in between, and I'm like, he has like I think he does like a flip double whip in this one.
I like the instant look at the camera because it's like I'm stoked. That's so sick.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, he's got all the tricks.
Yeah. So that's probably where he fucking learned them. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Like,
true.
it's like that's like what's sick about it, because nobody in the States is fucking doing
Dude, just stoked.
fly
I love it.
outs to grass, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I think it was on this one.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
so good.
How strange is that?
I had to get I'll more grab this one for your guys' opinion.
Let me hear it. What do you think? What do you like?
I mean, I wrote a funny ass caption about it, but like it seemed like he didn't know he was coming. So I mean, he can't avoid it.
I mean, if you're locked into a nose manual and
Yeah.
dude is running at you,
Yeah.
you really have to make the choice. It looks
Yeah.
like he made the best decision he could at the time, which
Yeah.
was try to avoid that guy. But the security guard still like lunged for him.
Yeah.
So
The security guard created the physical interaction,
Yeah.
for sure. But we don't know what happened, because there's comments like, well, fucking, 10-second clip and the security guard's an asshole. It's like, well, I mean, he kind of looks like an asshole no matter what, because he was like the one that forced.
I mean,
the
even if
physical
there was some
interaction.
situation where like he tried to kick him out already, it doesn't fucking matter. Like
Yeah, it just
we
never
grew
never
up
get to the
doing that
point
shit.
of,
Like, oh, security guard left, we're still gonna ride.
Yeah. And he
So-
could have like just waited for the next one. And
Does that make us assholes?
Oh no, you don't step in front of a moving car.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
exactly, right? Just
Like
because
he's-
they're speedy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it looks like he dropped the nose manual early enough and still tried to avoid the guy.
Yeah.
Now,
And
this doesn't justify being mean to people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
let's be realistic. It's like sometimes your ego gets in the way, and it goes both ways. If there's this guy, security guard, whether he's pissed off or not, sick of the situation, he probably deal with skateboarders, bike riders all the time, but it still doesn't justify
No.
you actually making physical contact with a person.
Yep.
And on the other side of it, it's like if you're a bike rider, you should never try to go to the extent of like pushing it where you actually make physical contact with a person.
Yeah.
And to your defense, if you are the rider, it's like if a person put their hands on you, me personally, you have all right to go all out.
Yeah,
but
100%.
But
Yeah.
the best thing is you win every situation you don't get yourself into.
Yeah.
You win every.
What
fight
if
you get
what if they asked him to leave like 10 times before that?
me now, I'll leave.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
me a few years ago, I'd be like, if it's something I really came there to do, then I'll kind of like, depending on the situation, if the person is super nice, but it's like, you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah. But even if it was like they asked him to leave 10 times, there's no excuse for the physical.
Yeah,
interaction.
no excuse
Fair
at all.
enough.
Yeah,
There we go. Next one. Agreed.
but I can't speak for everybody,
Yeah,
so.
you're speaking for yourself and maybe Albert, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Savages.
More Dennis vlogging.
That was from the second video.
The second video, yeah.
Shout out to Christian for unlocking this
Right.
gap.
We had talked about
But
that.
it's like-
We talked about this gap literally for so long.
Yeah.
When we were kids, like Woodward was the one. Steve was used to talk about trying it.
Hey, you know he could do it.
He
you know?
could. And it was like I remember we like jumped it like pretty much 90%, and you're
Yeah.
like front wheel like.
That extra crank is makes it hard.
makes it-
foot,
yeah.
like a foot from the curb, you know, and you're like, I can't go any
Dennis
faster.
lands like on the curb at one point. Like
He-
in the video, he like
Man,
kind
you
of
pick it up real quick,
really
right?
quick.
Oh,
His
really?
front tire
Yeah.
lands and he just picks it up. Like he almost, did the thing we all are scared
Yeah.
of, front flip.
Yeah.
Jesus. So, definitely legendary stuff within San Diego, and I'm sure that will probably be the
And
beginning.
what was that car there?
He said Dennis told me that the car pulled up and he was like, and they wanted to watch, and he's like, "Oh, come closer then." So,
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, we were discussing that yesterday. We are just like, is that part of it?
What just
Yeah.
happened? That was like Jason Watts.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
You didn't even need to do the bar spin,
yeah.
but
The
sick.
bar was crazy coming up. It was
Yeah.
one of those wild ones.
You got to build a special meter.
Yeah.
And that
Wow.
was so sick.
Decade in the streets.
Right?
Need to see more of it.
Peraza, he
Peraza.
Elstrand
God.
too.
Elstrand, yep.
And then this one, just fucking Clint being ultra boss.
Oh, this
So-
is sick.
It's crazy when there's like so hard with Instagram sizing sometimes.
They resize
But-
it for you too. Is when you go bigger, they'll shrink it.
Yeah, but he has that form for the coping.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is that thing?
Yeah,
Like, he
the
make
form
that or
for
what?
the coping, and then like fucking kid eating pizza, pump track with a bowl, and then fucking cement lip.
Wow.
If you want to
for the
make a
trails.
backyard ramp or anything, it's possible, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Proof.
so somebody actually emailed me, I think today and was like, "You should get Clint on the podcast," and I'm like, "I would love that."
Yeah, Clint's tight.
Just need him.
I had a situation with
Need him
Clint.
within range.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
Good situation. Like I was just like a few of my friends lived in Austin, and I went there to visit while I was still living in Georgia, and I met Clint. It was at the T1 ramp. Like my friends are close, like friends enough to be like, oh yeah, you can come and ride one day when the road. And I think he was doing like a few Mountain Dew commercials and stuff, like jumping off like.
Oh, it was a Toyota commercial.
I'm sure it's Toyota too.
Yeah,
like, he was doing a lot of stuff
Yeah.
like that. And he was just like, I think I was talking about moving to California at the time, but I wasn't about to do it specifically then. He was like, well, if you do, like, if you're coming back across, like, here's my number, like, call this and do, like, he was like trying to help me, and it was like, damn, that's sick.
That
I
is
don't even know
awesome.
this guy, knew about him, but it was like, wow, like going out of his way to help, and that's pretty sick. He's sick.
He's always hard because he's so nice, but I feel like he's like, you know, he's not like super outgoing. So I always feel like shy. I like bounce his like shyness that I perceive shyness at least onto myself, and I'm like, hey Clint, you know, I've never really had the chance to like be stuck in a room with him, you know. I mean, not a podcast definitely, but like even just like casual sense. So I would like that. That would be awesome.
That'd be sick.
I lost my place, so is that the last one? I want to make sure I don't skip anything.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got that one.
This is crazy.
More cowbell.
Wow.
He could go higher too, you can tell.
Yeah. He's a savage, dude.
He kind of reminds me of Matt Ray.
He does. I've told him.
Yeah,
I think I said it in
styles.
Matt Ray's podcast. I was like, sometimes you guys posted a line together, and I couldn't tell which one was which. Because they kind of have the same style whips too.
And that's a compliment. Like that's like saying both of you guys are very sick.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's.
YAWN has a video from this jam too, right?
Yeah, we talked about it in his podcast.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't. I should put names on these. Yeah. All right. So. Jaden Chipman.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It reminds me of like something Kelly Bolton would do.
Yeah, and it was sick to see Dak's comment at the top. Man, it must feel cool to do something like that. To be able to do something like that. You know, like from like probably the top 3 wall riders of all time. You know, if not, you know, like Ruben, Dak, and Gary. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's. I just made that on the fly.
That's a really good.
That's a good list.
Yeah, I don't know. No pun intended with the fly. Ruben,
yeah.
So, but shout out to Jaden. He is always crushing it up there. Link to all that stuff. So I'm trying to give somebody a follower. It's funny. Well, Brett, again,
Brett.
Man Crush.
Incredible.
Yeah. Fucking vertical video
God.
though. God.
Wow.
Does a vertical video bum you out?
You just can't get the full fucking scope. You know this clip is so much better. Obviously, it's in his video part, but it's like for Instagram. It's just like lost. It's funny because you brought up Kelly Bolton, and Kelly texted me and Dennis and was like, I started getting a bunch of BMX Instagram followers, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then somebody texted me that you guys talked about me on the podcast. And then like,
here we go.
you got some followers.
If you don't know, Kelly Bolton was the first to do the fakie front flip,
Yes,
fakie flare, fakie everything. Like he's fire.
Keep continuing to follow Kelly Bolton.
Right?
Yeah.
And he does crazy CGI stuff.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. If anything, just to confuse him.
Yeah.
Gaspar, man.
The best.
Yep. Steezy.
Yep.
Steeziest.
Watching him try the nose manual at the Vans contest.
Yeah.
Where
was it crazy?
Dying every time. Or kind of not dying. He got out of it every time actually.
Yeah,
but like he was flying around
a day ago. Too.
That's so good.
I don't know what's after it actually. Is this? Oh, this is a recap one.
Yeah.
I still watch a lot of his Instagram videos and go ride.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like he has like a very self-driven style of riding.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I watch him ride at skate park at home, he would go all out editing his Instagram videos on at that skate park. So it's pretty sick to.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's definitely one of those dudes where if he was like born in Southern California, it would be like everybody would know who he is. You know, like I'm fucking psyched that people are figuring it out in the last couple of years, but
so
crazy. All right, we'll Keep it moving. We're almost done. This one.
Oh,
so
fast hands.
I wanted to have the white grip so you could see it because that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was so fast. Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, it's just a 2. He actually had more, but I trimmed
That's
the
a
video.
real tall
That
rail.
rail, yeah, I was just going to
Yeah.
say, that's tall for a skate park.
Right?
Yeah, why the fuck they made that, I have no idea. But
I mean,
shout
I'm
out
glad
to,
they did.
It's supposed to be a bike
what's
park.
his name? Let's see.
It's not a skate park, guys.
Yeah,
It's a bike
simply
park.
Edu Eduardo Rodriguez from Nicaragua.
Nice.
Follow Eduardo.
I think I follow him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sick. Yeah, he's right.
So it's always sick to see, like,
Oh.
what's up?
Text.
Oh,
What? 1, 2, 3.
I'm proud of this caption.
4.
some CGI.
Yeah.
For him carrying
God, he's got it.
Yeah, he's been killing it on the contest stuff too, so it's cool to see. This is sick.
Is it a death race?
Yeah, it's like actual.
Oh yeah, this is so sick.
Yeah.
This is what we should have had at the All Good Jam, a death
Right?
race.
I like how like back and forth it is. Like, this guy,
Oh my God.
Wow.
sick though.
That was
Yeah.
so good.
So, Scene is not dead. Death race.
Yeah.
Scene is not dead. Does a bunch of cool shit too. So, I'll give him a. I think I'm on the BMX.
Scene
scale.
is
I'll give
not
him-
dead. Woodward making more ramps. With, all right, yeah.
What's that?
Scene is not dead. Woodward making more ramps. Povah working on them.
Yeah,
Like, just
yeah,
bring
yeah.
BMX is growing.
Yeah.
Always has
Yeah.
been. So yeah.
Yeah, just more fucking Dennis show.
I got this feeling that Dennis get people to do a lot of crazy stuff.
He is an antagonist. He is an antagonist. So it's sick.
Stuff that people are capable of. Though.
Yeah, I think he knows people's abilities,
Yeah.
so he'll push if
yeah.
he knows they won't die.
Oh, this is
Yep,
Unbelievable.
one of the best. That's insane.
yeah.
I'm just trying to think of something to say.
Yeah, I have nothing
Yeah.
beyond my comprehension.
Unreal.
I'm gonna text my. Oh, I got rid of it.
Did you find that?
I found that video and
Yeah.
then I forgot. I got distracted and didn't text it to myself. So let me. So the intro on this video is gnarly. I'll show it to you right now and get your reaction. Yeah. There's a lot of that. It's like fucking 8 minutes long.
The riding.
Literally does it and then does a rail. Okay. So we are not showing the screen right now.
Look at. All right, cool.
So he has a. So he is very unhealthy person, and then he has a child, and I hope he is doing better. But the name of the video is Dare. Drugs are really expensive, and there's a couple of crazy clips in this, but the one that there's two that I wanted to show is the roof drop, and I wish
This
I had
one,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So this is one. I don't know why that's on fire. Did he want us to host this? Or post it? Host it or post it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That
But
was like Cole Volker a little bit. Like
he does a little
helmet,
bit. Yeah.
Helmet Harry.
Like, or a little
Back in
juice
the day,
almost. Yeah. But what a fucking setup, huh?
What a
Yeah.
setup, yeah.
There's a curb right there too. 2 curbs, double curb.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah,
that
me too.
happens.
I forgot. Wow, that's so far down.
The front he did the front wheel, back wheel, like
Well, that means he knows what he's doing then. Doing front wheel, back wheel.
it was a little too front wheel, back wheel, but
Knows what it
yeah.
manual.
But look at that.
Oh
Fucking
my
so
God.
good.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, what a setup.
I think they show. Yeah, I mean it's not the best angle, but there's that, which is sick. And then he still smokes stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this? Yeah. All right.
I think it's closer to the end, right?
Yeah, but there's a bunch of falls which we could watch because a couple of them were gnarly.
Oh my!
That one was brutal, dude. I don't know if he should have
And
kept.
the uncertified helmet.
Yeah, he's wearing the fucking Bucky one. Shout out to Bucky just hurting
Bucky.
people for fucking 15 or 20 years by making the most popular shitty helmet on the planet. Look, he's got another helmet on now. Hell yeah.
That's certified.
He's got a different, certified. Well, maybe.
Though I may
those
not
come in
ride in the
two
helmet.
options, right?
I don't ride in the helmet often, and if I do, it has to be certified. So
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
if
fucking,
you don't wear one, it's like if you feel like you should, you should.
I got a certified
be a
last year.
certified one
so-
if you can.
well, I was wearing a ProTech soft foam one, and I collided with somebody and got knocked out. Like, and
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
but look at this shit. This is insane. Wow, that has never been done before. That has never been
Crazy.
done before.
Yeah.
I was like a really big quarter pipe.
Like Gary did that in his video part
yeah,
to flat
flat.
to half cab in because that alone is crazy enough.
Yep.
Wow.
Like he literally he
Proper.
headbangered the fucking bars when he landed. So
Shout out to this dude, man.
Oof.
kiss the crossbar. But
It was
that
just
clip
so
is-
proper, and that whole
Yeah.
set, the whole setup's big. Just perfect.
fuck, dude.
Wow. When did this video come out?
I think it's new. I don't think it probably has like it has 300 views. 325 views. So
Yeah, we're not hosting it.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no
yeah,
fucking
I see
way
now.
I'm
No,
hosting
I mean not for that reason. I just mean it's already on the internet.
Oh no, I mean I could
Yeah.
if it was. I mean I don't know.
You know what's interesting? I saw like a kind of like a. This could not have any kind of connection whatsoever, but I'm convinced otherwise. What we saw in the intro transition to like showing lifestyle in the sense of like just your day to day and the things that you're into, to baby, to riding. Chad and Elevated Perspective put out a really sick video that came out that showed a little bit more detail into how he is as a person, the things that he's into. And this is like an extreme like level of not just riding but like on the other end of certain things that we saw. So it's
Like his actual day to day.
yeah
Yeah.
like I don't know if that's his day to day, but like just seeing that and like seeing how intimate it got, not just in the sense of just the child but like his intimate personal life, you know. But like seeing that's the first thing that came to mind. I was like, oh, maybe he felt inspired to
Maybe
kind of go all out. But yeah,
it's
just be
definitely
yourselves, people.
it's definitely wild, and I mean he fucking put it out there. He's obviously incredible bike rider, so I hope he fucking stays fucking sober. So fucking shout out to Brady Leider.
Bro, you're sick. Keep killing it.
So
Keep
I'm gonna.
shredding,
I've been
bro.
meaning to post that clip. I've been meaning to post both the roof clip and that clip on Instagram at least.
Here's your chance.
Yeah, well, here's a chance.
That's
But that fucking
Those two clips,
fucking wall ride clip is nuts.
Unreal.
Other than that, that's pretty much it then. So I wanted to do the thanks because we get those super thanks every once in a while. Somebody gives us a couple of bucks.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, it's pretty
interesting.
crazy.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so Connor Cirque, Team Planos, CM413, Lewis Hughes, Carl Marks, Weather, I don't think is his actual name, and Bobby Myers all supported us. So yeah, so
Shout out to you guys.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's weird, you know, like the CM4130 guy, like he gave us like $50, and I was like, dude, can you please email me so I can give you some shirts? And so give you value for your money, like on something like that, and like. And he never email me. I'm like,
wow.
Please email me. guy.
Yeah,
email him.
Send you a shirt.
Prove that you're that guy.
Yeah.
Don't just email me for some free shirts.
So I mean, speaking of, we have shirts.
We do have shirts.
We have shirts.
We do have
now.
shirts. Yeah. So yeah,
They're really sick shirts. I saw them the other day.
Oh, thank you.
Really sick. You guys.
Albert Albert again. So shout out to Albert.
Yeah, shout out to
so
Albert, man.
yeah, we're gonna do something. Maybe try and sell one
Yeah,
or two.
I'll promo it this
They
week.
got hats too.
Yeah,
They got
so
like
that's-
hats too.
But
Yeah.
I'm not too good at plugging things.
We'll figure it out.
Bl-
Well, I mean,
buy
yeah.
these though.
Yeah, buy
Buy
those.
these valve plugs.
And something Ryan refused to say every podcast: like and subscribe.
Why do you say that?
He won't say it. I've asked him to
But
say
why
it
do you want to say it?
because I believe it helps the channel
Yeah?
grow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm asking because I mean I have a YouTube, but I don't know if I
I
was not gonna say it.
I think people get hyped and they're just like, cool, that video was dope, and they dip, but just get a little reminder, like, yo, like and subscribe.
I never subscribed to a video after somebody said like, comment, subscribe. I
Really?
would always subscribe
I
after
I-
like watching it because I like
It's
it.
just like a little
Yeah.
bit.
But
You want-
everybody
I think
operates
what-
differently though.
Maybe what I was
Totally.
saying is that they're like you want to do it, but you're like not consciously thinking of it, and the reminders.
There's
remind
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
I think
good to know,
it's
though,
helpful.
'cause, like, if
yeah.
I-
because
yeah.
I've definitely done it. That's why I asked
Yeah.
Ryan
Okay.
about it. Like,
It sounds like I'm interrogating, but I'm trying to
No,
learn.
you're
No,
I'm
you're
learning.
good.
I'm learning
Right.
here,
So,
guys.
yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Demo and Albert.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
fucking subbing in, and thank you for fucking putting up with us for a while. So
Yeah.
enjoy this month's what the
Yeah. 2023.
beep happened.
I'm sure it's gonna be
I wanted
some
to do a
crazy
year-end
stuff
recap thing, but it just got so daunting. I like started
It's
and
a
I was
lot
like,
of
it was
stuff.
so daunting, and I was like, if I feel like if I try and even make it slightly comprehensive, I'm gonna miss something, and
Yeah.
somebody's gonna hate me, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just stop.
Yeah.
So I apologize, but
So waiting for your year-end recap video on Instagram. I haven't seen one from you, so
I did my first one, and I was like,
dude, they're
why did I
actually.
do this?
I've seen a lot of them, and I'm like, dude, they're fucking sick. Like they're. I mean, I don't know.
people kill it all year.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it's cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's it.
That's a wrap.
Thank you.
thanks for having me.
Plug.
Plug.